What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Tiege Hanley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Tiege Hanley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people, and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Tiege Hanley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Tiege Hanley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on? Is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of After Hours. I got my friends with me, including Mika, Molly, Slimmy, and Q Diddy. What up, y'all? How y'all feel?
What's popping?
Chilling, chilling.
Everybody.
How was y'all day today? Anything new?
Man, who
Nothing
made
new?
that noise?
What noise?
What noise?
That.
That was me.
Oh.
I thought I was on mute. My bad.
You had a long day today, Mika?
Huh?
You had a long day today?
Yeah, a very long day. I've been up since 4 a.m. So,
Long day working or long day frustrated?
oh, long day working, trying to rearrange stuff, and yeah.
What about you, Molly? How was your day?
It went pretty well. I was able to take a nap today, so that's good because yesterday I was exhausted. So today was my rest day.
That's dope. Quentin, Slimmy, how was y'all day today?
Another day in the office. Yep. And 2 days out the office, so I'm good. The next two, I'm out of there. It's
That's
gonna be
what's up.
70. It's gonna be 70 degrees tomorrow. I'm outside. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
It is.
Quentin, how was your day today, bro?
I worked out and I didn't break my phone.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All
Yeah.
right. Anything else before we get started with the show?
Yeah. I just want to say, everybody who is watching the show, I need y'all to tithe $20
Mm,
No,
because
Marvin Sapp.
you cannot leave the stream until you do it. It's easy.
yeah, that's what's up.
That's it.
All right. Anything else, anybody, before we go ahead and get it started with the show?
Oh yeah. I said asphyxiated last night. It's fixated.
David?
Isn't there something called asphyxiation though?
Yeah, it's when you choke a motherfucker out.
Yeah.
It's just, it ain't that. Ain't what I was talking about.
Sure.
Do y'all ever get to the point to where y'all get and this goes for the audience too. I want to hear what the audience got to well, I want to read the audience in the chat and see what y'all got to say. I love it when y'all participatory. But do y'all ever get to the point to where y'all kind of get disgusted with the opposite sex? Never. Frustrated, disgusted, aggravated, anything.
I think the worst thing you can do to me in life is insult my intelligence. So when the opposite, what any sex does, that gets under my skin, and women be tempting my ass daily.
Mm.
But I digress.
Now that's a good question. I want to pose that to the rest of the panel too. What's the worst thing that a person can that the opposite sex can do to you to frustrate you?
For a man, act feminine. That's about the only thing.
Okay, all right. Flemmy, what's the worst thing or the most aggravating thing that a woman can do that could kind of disgust you, frustrate you, or whatever?
Double standards. Like what's good for you ain't good for me. Shit like that. I do not like that shit. Or no, you know what? What's worse than that? An ultimatum. Do not give me a fucking ultimatum because it ain't gonna go the way you want it to go.
Mm, okay,
Don't do that shit.
I feel you on that, Mika. Worst thing that a person from the opposite sex can do that can frustrate you, aggravate you, all of that type of stuff.
Not keep his word.
Mm,
All
mm.
right, all right, I like that. All right, well, we gonna navigate a few different subjects, no particular order. No, I mean, I like to on Fridays kind of freestyle it. So I guess we can figure it out from there. First thing, I guess we'll just deep dive right into it. Here's a video.
Coming from a man who's trying to convince their wife to be a stay-at-home mom, I want her to quit working. We finally got to that point financially to where the money that she makes really does no good for her. I would much rather have her home to where she can help me make more money, making my meals, cleaning the house, handling all the grocery shopping. The kids are both of our jobs. I'm still bathing, cooking, doing school drop-offs and pickups, doctor's appointments, all those things for my kids. But I need my wife home to help make my life easier so I can make us more money. Now I fight and I do content. In the past, we've had to do the dual income thing because life be life and life is hard without two incomes in the household. But I don't like to drop how much I make, but I make enough to where she really doesn't have to work. Her working is honestly hindering me making more. And it's really not a stability issue. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and I fight. I make money on all those different areas. And I understand why she doesn't want to, because she was raised to always bring something to the table. That's how her parents raised her. She's a college accounting professor and an accountant herself. Her mother owns multiple businesses, and she's been working since she was like 16 years old. So I get not wanting to have to depend on a man, but you're not depending on me. We're in this together. You're just making, look, I'm paying you.
So, additional context, that video kind of rubbed a lot of women the wrong way because they were saying to him, largely in the comments, and that he actually created a follow-up video saying, why wouldn't she want to be a stay-at-home mother or whatever, so on and so forth. But it kind of created a little bit of controversy because the women was like, yo, she told you no. And then the other people was like, yo, you are I guess he's a amateur boxer or he a low level boxer and he's a content creator. And they were saying, well, maybe you don't make enough money or whatever. And so it was a lot of theories and a lot of conversations based off of, whether she should or she shouldn't, or she said no, and why you ain't taking her word for her and why you still kind of trying to convince her. I want to get y'all thoughts and I kind of want to get y'all sentiment on why a woman would not want to be a stay-at-home mother. What could be the causes? What could be the situations that women today in today's time would not want to be a stay-at-home mother? Anybody can jump in.
I think like maybe like a woman don't want to be like solely dependent on a man. I had a conversation with a chick the other day about like most women they have to have some kind of like exit plan. If they're like, what does that look like? Like when you're in a relationship with a dude and you got an exit plan, like what does that look like? Like where's the money coming from? Are you stashing money away that he's giving you, or like what does that look like? But I can kind of see how like your whole everything is in this man. If he leaves me, like now what type of thing? I can understand that.
Anybody else? I'm not gonna call y'all can just jump in as y'all see fit. I'm just kind of winging it on Friday, so anybody can jump in as whenever they want to.
Go
Mika,
ahead,
did you
Lola.
want to go?
I,
Oh,
I
okay.
can I can go after you. Go ahead.
Oh, I think just because of the decades long of programming of women making their own money and being more independent, and a lot of women don't see how it could benefit them, I guess, being a stay-at-home mother or a stay-at-home wife, even if you don't have children. Like a lot of even like a lot of women that I know worked at a early age. I had my first job at 15, so I can see how some women could just get used to just working and working and working. And to Quentin's point, it does put you in a vulnerable position when you no longer have your income or what you're used to, and you are relying on him. So some women would have an exit plan, I guess, because if what if he can't handle it at some point? I think it's just a trust thing too with their man.
Should women have a? Let me do a follow up question for that. Should women have an exit plan just in case something happens?
I
I think
always
that
think yes.
it
Oh,
would
go
probably be
ahead.
the equivalent to like a prenup, like that mindset, like I love you, but I still need to think past the love and the feelings, just in case some shit hit the fan. But like, what does that look like if a dude's bankrolling your life? Like, what does your exit plan look like? There's a better question. Like, what? Like, you need some money. Where the money come from? You take
That's a good question.
you
That's
skimming off the bottom of that nigga sleep. Like, what you type of
It
thing?
would depend on her situation, I think. If she has kids or no. Is she far from her family? Is she close to her family? I think it would look different.
Yeah.
Should a woman require? Let me ask an additional question before you jump in, Mika and Slimmy. Should a woman require a certain thing from a man or a certain criteria, a certain set of rules or whatever, prior to her actually becoming a stay at home mother? Because a stay at home wife, I'm not going to say stay at home wife, because a stay at home wife, I think that that's a completely different dynamic than a stay at home mother, right? Because a stay at home mother, you got an additional kids depending on you, all of that stuff. Why wouldn't a woman want to be a stay at home mother? A. And then B, if she decides to, should she put a certain criteria on it before she agrees to do so if her husband is asking her for that?
When you say a certain criteria on it, what do you mean?
Should he make a certain amount of money? Should he be in a certain career? It could be, should he guarantee you something if any, if y'all decide to break up? Or it could be the opposite way. It could be, okay, she just trusts his judgment. It could be anything. Should there be any level of criteria or requirement if a man decides that he wants you to be a stay-at-home mother? Or if you decide to have children, do you require, you know, should you still be able to work? I want to know what y'all thoughts are around that whole conversation.
I think I think people should start having certain conversations before they get into certain parts of the relationship. Like I don't want to I don't think somebody finding out, I don't know, down the road that you want your wife to stay at home um should be a thing, right? So that like it's similar to when you talk about um getting the woman for where you're going, right? So you should already know this, right? So you should already know, hey, I'm trying to do this now. If it don't pan out, don't pan out. But you should already know this, right? So yeah, I'm gonna eventually need you to stay at home. I'm gonna eventually, need you because he said they were doing 50-50, right? Or something when she was working. But he should have, and maybe he did, I don't know them, but I would think that you would talk about that ahead of time and say, hey, yeah, eventually I'm gonna need you to stay at home. So there's no back and forth. Like you knew this up front. And I think that alleviates all of that. But on the other hand, with the criteria, I don't um I don't really have a thought on if you leave because I honestly and truly I don't think about relationships from that point.
What point do you think
So
about?
now if you die, now that's another thing. Like I'm into the life insurances and all of that being I'm I'm into all that the
Why
trust.
you why you slap why you slap your head?
She said, "I'm
Because
into
he's
life
because
insurance."
he's a baby daddy.
What does that have to do with
You
anything?
don't believe in life insurance, Quentin? If like for the protection, just in case?
in the protection of the woman in case I leave. Like,
No, in case you
If you
pass.
die.
it
Let's
just
say something
it's
accident.
giving gold digger that I'm in the
No,
life.
it's given. I want to put you in something that's not a pine box.
Wait. Quinn, you don't believe that you should have life insurance just in case anything happens to you if you got a stay-at-home wife?
I have 2 life insurance policies, and I'm a baby daddy, so.
No,
Exactly.
what I'm
That's
saying.
why I said it. Yeah, the whole baby daddy.
Okay.
No,
Because
it's just the way it came out. It's like I'm into life insurance. Like it just came out like
yeah. Because what I'm saying is okay.
It's giving gold digger.
No, what would have gave gold digger if I would have said, yeah, I have it set up so when I want to leave you, this, that, and the third. I said I don't even have a contingency plan for that because I don't think about relationships from that standpoint because I don't plan on leaving something I committed to.
Why does the chat say Anton be playing dumb? What am I playing dumb about by asking a question?
And I think
do they want me to be a villain every day or something?
I think that's where the society is, right? Like y'all are too quick to be like, yeah, this is not working. This is not working. This is why most of y'all businesses fail. This is why most, meaning the general public. You know, because you don't like me to say most, you know. So I'm gonna use y'all.
Slimmy, what are your thoughts on why a woman would not feel comfortable with being a stay-at-home mother? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't understand why she wouldn't. Like once you get to that point, like you're financially sound. So I feel like what Mika said was actually right though. Like, why aren't you having conversations to about this already? You should already have had conversations like this. It shouldn't be sprung on anyone. Whereas it's like a debate or it's new. Like this is a conversation you have way early on. I think you probably should have conversations like this before you're even married. Like because why wouldn't you want to be a stay-at-home mom once you get to a certain financial plateau? Once you get there, like we want these kids to be taken care of a certain way. We don't necessarily want them around too many outside influences where they at daycare and what like whatever type of I can't think of nothing else. But daycare, we don't want kids around, we want them to be taught in the home. So I don't see what the problem is with being a stay-at-home mother, but I guess this is where the new modern woman kind of like takes over. And I think this might be a problem because we talking about exit plans and goofy type shit. Like, why the fuck would you have an exit plan if you're married? Why would you even be thinking about that? Why is that crossing your mind? I'm so unfamiliar with this type of shit. Like we sit up here every week and we talking about, commitment and why people should be committed and keeping your family together and family over everything. But in the back of someone's mind, they got an exit plan. This is totally against family because you're trying to abort the plan just in case something don't go your way.
That's what a prenup is, pretty much, is an exit plan.
No, that's not what that is.
Yeah.
No, that's not what that is. That is to
what is
protect you. That is to protect you against someone who might become disgruntled and wants to use the court system against you. An exit plan doesn't have anything to do with the courts. What are we talking about?
Semantics.
That's not semantics, my nigga.
Tomato. That's semantics.
That's not. No, you're not about to do that, bro. We're not about to. You're not about to talk about no. Quinn. You are talking about legal penalties. You are comparing legal penalties to someone saying in their mind.
There's no penalties. There's no
Bro,
penalties.
you're talking about legal penalties.
What penalties?
And someone saying like, "Yo, I might have to slip out the back door." How is that the same?
What penalties are there in divorce?
How is that the same?
What penalties, since you're using words that matter, what penalties are there in divorce?
What do you mean with legal? Man, we just heard about Amon Shumpert. What are you talking about?
That's not a
Some
penalty.
women leave with half. Some
That's
women leave with more than they ever had.
That's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Sorry, it's not.
So you're going to play naive?
It's not a penalty.
So you're going to play naive?
That's
not a penalty? That's not a penalty that a man loses. That a man can lose some of his wealth. He can lose some of his house. He can lose some of his homes. He can lose some of his cars. He don't necessarily get custody of his kids. Are you mad?
Nope.
Are you mad?
A penalty is imposed for breaking law, rule, or a contract. That's what a penalty is.
Marriage is a contract.
You just
said
that he lost his
You're
house.
toast. You're toast.
What did he break?
Stand down. Stand down and be quiet.
What did he break? What did he break?
Stand down.
You left, not him.
Stand down.
You broke the contract, not him. What's the penalty? You said Amon Shumpert got the penalty, not her.
No, you broke the contract, that was just an example. That was an example.
Said that Amon Shumpert had a penalty level to get them.
We're not talking about no specific couple
or any rules.
You getting cooked right now, bro. Just stand down.
What penalty did Amon Shumpert break?
He broke the I guess their cheating clause.
He didn't get any penalty. He didn't. It's the same thing. Exit plan, fucking beforehand, one's after the fact.
No.
Same thing.
No.
Same thing.
You're completely wrong.
A prenup is an exit plan. A prenup is an exit plan.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a protection plan. It's a protection plan, Quentin. It's a protection plan. Stop. No, you wrong. You wrong.
I'm signing this prenup just in case I got to exit later. What the fuck are you talking about?
No. Because you might not even be the one that triggers everything. It might be the woman that triggers this. It ain't necessarily the man. And if you go to the stats, it's more women that actually file for divorce more than men. So you're wrong. You're wrong. You're completely wrong. Sign off, my nigga. Whoa, you lost this round.
Why would you say that when I'm already gone? That don't even make no sense.
Because I want you to sign off completely. Completely leave.
Don't mean you're
leave completely.
Fucking anybody will say outside of you try to be right. That
no. I'm not trying to be right. I'm not trying anything.
Just in case the people exit the relationship.
I'm not trying anything. I am right. You wrong, bro.
No, you're not.
I am right. I am right. Because
I gave up. You're right.
A prenup is a protection plan.
It's
a protection against any legal action taken against you after your contract is dissolved. It's a protection plan.
Like I said, semantics. I don't think
it's not semantics.
Yes, it
you
is.
talking an exit plan? An exit plan is a woman still in her relationship.
Semantics.
You gotta stop talking though. You gotta stop talking and let me land. You gotta stop talking and let me land.
Semantics.
You gotta stop talking and let me land.
Semantics.
So an exit plan is a woman in her mind saying that I'm gonna get a way out and I'm gonna start saving up money. That's probably his. And I'm gonna use this just in case things don't go the way that I think they are.
So exit plan is gender specific.
That's totally different, bro.
Got it.
It's totally different. That means you 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's two totally different things, bro.
No, it's not.
Because in order for a prenup to happen, you gotta agree, both parties. A man might not even know about the exit plan.
It's still an exit plan.
You are wrong, bro.
You are fucking signing information just in case you have to exit this marriage before it starts. Prenup.
You got it.
I know I got it. I always got it.
You took a L. But it ain't no point in keep hashing this out, bro.
You sound like a girl when you say that. I ain't gonna argue after you argue. I ain't gonna argue with you after you just argued.
I said there's no point in hashing this out any further. You wrong, man.
So y'all don't think that I'm sorry?
It's semantics.
Y'all don't think that a woman should have I don't want to say guarantees, but somewhat of a way in which she'll be okay if y'all decided to end the marriage or if anything was to ever happen to the man?
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I think that comes with your life plans. And like that's another thing and another reason why I brought up, the life insurances, because that comes with planning your actual life. And life insurances can also be used for tons of other different things, and trust and building wealth and all types of other stuff. It's not just anyway. What I'm saying is you should have a whole life plan. You should plan the person that you're getting married to. So to not know, a lot of these people are just lying. They're just picking people. They're not actually picking actual good well, I'm not gonna say partners. They're not actually picking good people to spend their life with. They're just picking whoever they like at the moment.
All right. Anything else on this one?
Semantics. 10 points, Quentin. 0, Slimmy.
Read the chat.
The chat can suck my dick. you yell at the chat every day. You hate them niggas.
Oh, ain't nobody. You go using that word again.
What if the guy decides that he wants to leave because it just doesn't serve him anymore?
It doesn't matter. Slimmy just made it gender specific.
Well, this is a completely different question.
Okay.
If the guy decides that he doesn't want to leave or he doesn't want to be in a relationship anymore, should a woman get more? Right? Should there be specific clauses in whatever agreement that y'all come to, or whether it's a prenuptial agreement or whatever, that if he decides that he doesn't want to be involved anymore, then the woman should get a different amount versus if the woman decides that it doesn't serve her anymore? Should there be a difference for a woman that then 100% depends on the man for her well-being, like a stay-at-home mother?
Yeah, I think there should be, because if this person is solely dependent on you, especially if it's to your benefit, then they're dependent on you and the family structure. Now, if you don't want to be there anymore, that's perfectly fine, because you don't want somebody staying where they don't want to be. But you can't just then say, well, figure it out, because we talked about it and we agreed this is what I would do. So in order, and that's the only time I actually agree with spousal support, when it's somebody like that, because now they have to actually go out and build something outside of this family, and they haven't been doing it for most of those times when it's like that for years.
That's why I think women should stash some money away. He might leave you. You might be pregnant, can't work. He dip out.
Wait. No, we're not doing that, Molly.
I know somebody it's happened to. He went to an entirely different state. He had to find them. She
Molly.
had to track down credit cards.
Molly, you said he
Men
might be
leave too.
pregnant. You
Oh,
said
did I say
he.
he might be pregnant? She might be pregnant. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay, my bad. I thought you was on some trash.
That
My
was a
bad.
mistake. No,
That's my fault. That's my fault. I was about to
I don't
say,
know.
wait a minute.
I think it depends on people's situations, but I think women been having exit plans way longer than you think. Women that you probably wouldn't consider to be modern, Slimmy, they probably had an exit plan just because the man didn't know.
Did they activate it though? They didn't
Lots,
activate that shit because
lots of
they knew it
ladies
was
kept money in a
consequences.
coffee can. That's all I'm gonna say.
Molly,
Divorces are not new.
why do you think that men get upset at you when you say have money stashed away or money in a coffee can or something like that? Why do you think people
Oh,
get bothered at that?
it's just too sensitive. I don't know. I don't know why they would be upset at anybody doing what's best for them at the end of the day. Because a lot of men can be irresponsible and irresponsible in relationships. This is not anything new. And I think this is why women got on the path to being so independent and working anyway, because a lot of men probably were not dependable. A lot of men have gambling problems, drinking problems, all different types of issues. So nobody's a monolith.
I mean, I can understand what you're saying, but a lot of the times, the problems that I've seen in other people's relationships, it was the same problems that were there in the beginning. and it just got
Mm.
worse.
Mm.
Well,
So you
to my
saying
friend's
that?
example, I don't know. It seemingly seemed like he kind of just disappeared to an extent. It could be things that she didn't tell me that was their relationship, but
Hmm.
from the outside looking in, it kind of looked like, and they already had kids together before she was pregnant. So she couldn't find him for months.
Like, okay, but like I think men just switching like that is very rare. Like
A lot of
usually
men
you know
switch up
that
when a woman is pregnant,
that
though.
type of like I'll see girls with a certain type of man and then maybe when they get with her they're not acting a certain way, but they're acting and eventually it's going to come right back to what he normally is. So
Well,
just be,
they had already had two children, like prior to that, who were at a decent age. So this did seemingly come out of nowhere because they had never, as long as I had known them, it was just out of the norm for him. But so I don't know. People go, and then we're living in a different time with technology. People's trust issues are crazy. So I don't think people have it. I think more people are one foot in, one foot out than people want to admit.
and see, and that's
We
the
just dating and marrying in a different time where we kind of don't really need each other in the same way we did when people were first getting married for survival reasons.
but no, I think you do. I think you do. Like today I went to get something to eat at this little bar restaurant thing and there were people there like on a date and they weren't talking to each other.
That's
But
Because
they,
crazy,
they're
man.
not friends, Mika. They're not
That
friends.
shit gotta stop.
exactly. Exactly. Precisely.
That shit gotta
Precisely.
stop, man. I can't be in no presence of nobody and we
So
got some this
I'm
shit.
just like, then what are you doing? But
I mean,
they'll keep going out on dates and then they'll probably get together and then they'll probably keep going along with it. They'll probably move in, then they'll probably maybe eventually 10 or so years later get married. Like it's it's just a I'm gonna go along with it.
but and the dating culture is different. People are doing online dating. You got things like pop the balloon. So people are just getting together just to get
But
together. So I don't think people are, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's
I
what I'm
think we
saying.
need to kind of change the dating standards back to normal.
Man, what you
But
mean
What
we?
you wait?
You married? You don't get this.
I'm just,
You
it's
don't
a
get to change
culture
nothing.
just because dating
Your
What?
ass in
sites,
the
not
house.
saying they don't work, but I'm old fashioned. I like to meet people in person.
Well,
People don't
no,
talk in person no
you
more.
gotta meet. Come on now.
People don't talk in person no more.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, I do.
Okay, okay.
Shit. But
When
like,
we went to the
People
meetup,
have to talk to me in person because I'm not on socials.
everybody was talking.
yeah, like,
Everybody was talking.
yeah.
I rarely saw, except for when we were taking pictures. I rarely saw phones.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like man to woman approaching.
But
You
They
don't
don't
see
do it in
that.
the
You don't
same
see
no
that
more.
from the younger
because
generation.
it has to be an environment that they want to be in. Like I'm using the meetup to say that everybody in that environment wanted to be there. They wanted
Yeah.
to be community.
They wanted to be what?
They wanted to talk.
Okay. I didn't hear what you said.
Let's keep on going. Yo, that shit sounded crazy to me too.
I said they said what they got to hear what she
Oh,
said.
you
Why
didn't
did
hear what
that
I
sound
said. Oh,
question?
okay.
Oh, I thought you was trying to blow down on it. But I think that's a different scenario though, Mika. Because if you look at them younger generations, man, they ain't talking. They ain't talking. Like, but if you like our generation, that's what we grew up doing.
These were no, the people that I saw today had to be well in their 40s.
That's fucked up. Then they relationship fucked
And
up.
they were just like
Yeah, they relationship fucked up though.
people on double dates, not just I was like, what is going on here? Why is nobody talking?
And they probably on social media.
Yeah, they probably sitting there in their phones. That's weird.
That's crazy.
All right. Well,
Oh,
go ahead, Slimmy. What you about to say?
I was about to say, as far as like the woman goes, though, that like the stay-at-home mom, where that's being supported by that man, they gotta have some kind of plan for her, though. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to support her in some type of way. If she don't have nothing, she don't have nothing. It is only right, man.
It
That ain't
doesn't have to
no
be forever either.
no. That's what
It
I'm
just
saying.
has
It
to
gotta
be
be
a
it
way
gotta be a
a way for her
timetable.
to get her back on
Yeah,
her
it
feet.
gotta be a timetable, man. Maybe like a year. You know what I'm saying? Or some so she can get on her feet. And then they gotta plan the kids like the right way so everything works out. That still got it gotta be preparation for that too. So I say about a year, you know, he gotta he gonna have to like help that woman out,
Donald
man.
Trump had that built into his marriage contracts.
That's the shit that Anton be talking about too. You know what I'm saying? If you want to slide,
He was like,
you
when
know what I'm
they
saying?
leave, they
Or
get this set amount, so you'll
I
be
got
good.
you. This is what we gonna work out. Boom, boom, boom. You over here.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing. You're not getting deflowered. What's the word? Is that
I think it's normalized within most cultures and other cultures, especially cultures where they tend to look at marriage not only from a love perspective, but from a business perspective. I think it's kind of normalized to also have a prenuptial agreement so that they can actually kind of focus more. The sentiment is this: if you have everything hammered out as far as like what would happen if anything happens, then people are free to, be more about the relationship and to focus more on the things that you're building towards when they have that security under them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if people are kind of have a duress mindset or they always struggling a lot of times, they tend to make worse decisions or they tend to spend more of their time trying to figure out how to get out of survival mode or how to not be trapped versus, if everything is kind of out of the way to where you don't have to worry about the finances of things, then you can start focusing more on what the build is for the relationship. So I could see it both ways. I could see it both ways. I think that if when people are more secure as far as they live in situation or anything like that, and they don't have to worry about that other stuff, that they tend to be a lot more comfortable in the relationship, not look to leave it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Once
So
you all locked in and you ain't got to worry about all the extra shit,
yeah,
you can just focus on building.
Well, why do people operate in fear in relationships? Like I've never understood that.
I
Like
think that
everything is from a
They
fear.
don't know how to be in a relationship.
I think that men want to be in relationships. They fear the possibility of divorce. I've heard guys, even on coaching calls, say the worst thing that has ever happened to them that's drained them mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially is a divorce. And so they fear the possibility of going through that. And so they kind of proactively not do it. You know what I'm saying? They'll figure out how to get around. And it's kind of like traveling, right? If somebody has a fear of flying, then they'll figure out all of the ways around it. They'll drive 14 hours. They'll not go to certain events. They'll stay home, all of that stuff instead of, you know what I'm saying, actually jumping on that flight, you know? And if they fear it because they've seen other people have an accident in it, then I think that it's going to lend more to, protection and precaution. They don't want to see themselves in that situation where they suffer. So
Oh, do we just normalize a baby mama culture? Because people are still gonna have sex.
I think that the conversation around having children is probably should be a much bigger conversation versus a conversation about marriage, because I think that you're making a much bigger financial commitment, emotional commitment, dedication to the person, having to be tied to them regardless of whether you like them or not. I think that that is a much more impactful situation to have a child with a person than it is to get married with them. Even if you get married, you can make a clean sweep, but you can't get away clean on anything when you have a child with them. So
Hell no. That shit get ugly.
it is. I could not like you and go my own separate way if we just had a relationship.
Not with a child.
If you got a child, you tied to him for the rest of your life, almost, pretty much.
Yeah.
And we don't
I
have
feel
that
like
conversation.
if men are married,
But hold on, Molly. I'm gonna come to you next because it's so funny that you say that. Because we're gonna go right into this next conversation. Well, let me read the super chats, and I'm gonna introduce you to the next conversation. You're gonna lead it. First thing is Cold Game. Shout out to a Cold Game. Thank you for holding me down, McDog. Gurr says, "Let's keep it going, gang." Shout out to you. Mr. Robinson says, "Mika, I always keep my word." Maury says, "I hate when guys do this. You didn't marry a wife, domestic woman. Why try and change her now? You can't change her into something she never was as goofy." Chris Reed says, "Just let the toilet seat down when you finish."
Wow.
Magnus Logic United says, "It's impossible to trap a woman that doesn't want to be. Why? She controls who goes in raw and who doesn't. It's her body and her responsibility." Pierre says, "Why do you need an exit plan as a stay-at-home mom? You get half for leaving." Mikey Mike Show says, "A prenuptial agreement is a protection plan, not an exit plan." Showcase Classic says, "Thank you for all of the great content filled with a variety of topics with different perspectives. You have very good content on the Red Cup as well, Mika." Molly is kind and engaging in the chat on the Millionaire Morning Show. Shout out to my dog, Showcase Classics. Slimmy Kaludui says, "Slimmy is right on this one. Exit plan can be sneaky and quiet. Prenup is known to both and legal. Exit plans can include side chicks, dudes, not money." Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Antoine Walker says, "If a man files for divorce and he got the leverage, he should put in his prenup that the woman can get like money or assets." Slimmy, you torched Q Diddy. MP says, "Most of these dudes be scared to approach women offline." The C10 King says, "Molly, why is it okay for a woman to put aside money like they will always do the right thing, but the minute a man does the same, he is frowned on, saying he is hiding something and not fully being 100% in the relationship?" Fear comes from the devil and he hates successful relationships, so he uses fear through weak vessels. And then shout out to my dog, Mr. Lott says, "I got you, big dog." Salute to the panel. Mr. Lott, we appreciate you, big dog, and we appreciate everybody that contributes into the platform. You don't have to, and we're not even going to lock the doors to make sure that you can't leave.
But they tied it to 20. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all for holding us down. Thank y'all, everybody. All right, Molly, coming to you next. You ready? All right.
Y'all, the ladies were telling us the truth. Believe them. Because I saw a post and it was a guy who was like, "Oh, I saw this thick bitch and I'm really going to get her pregnant and have that for life." And I don't think he was talking about marriage. So it's like these niggas will really have kids with you because they feel like they can always have access to you because you're always going to have like kind of a soft spot for them. And you can always they can just always hop in and out of your life and just get you when they want. Or they can just claim you and be like, "Oh yeah, that's my baby mom. I begged that. Like, she's so bad, but I begged that." You know what I'm saying? Y'all making me sweat. My lips are chapped. I didn't know people thought like that. Like, genuinely actually thought like that. Like, it's not even like subconscious. Like, they actually think about that. Like, "Oh, okay, she's bad as fuck. I'm gonna get her pregnant and take her off the market, and she's gonna be stuck with me like forever, basically, because she has my kid." Like, Lord.
Molly, do men trap women with pregnancy intentionally?
yeah, I think so. I've heard men say it's like marking their territory, so definitely. And then men say marriage is unnatural to them, so if you have a natural urge just to get somebody pregnant, I think that yeah, you have the intention to kind of trap them to being with you or tied to you to some extent. I don't know if it works because a lot of women have multiple baby daddies, so I think that logic needs to kind of I need to fix that logic because it's not really getting nobody nowhere. But yeah, I do. I think it goes both ways. I think women can trap men for sure. And I do think men mark their territory through their little babies. So
Slimmy, what was the problem? Why was you looking at Molly like that?
Oh, she was like some of the stuff she was saying was factual, but it's really unbelievable. That shit is terrible, man. I don't know. Men and women do this shit. They trap each other, man. But we talking about men. So like, yeah, they doing this dumbass shit. They feel like they gonna have this woman for life. It's like it's the manipulative, controlling buffoons. Cause like why are you doing this? Like you gonna put a baby in a woman because you think you're gonna have her for the rest of it. Why is that vagina got that much control over you, nigga? Like, grow the fuck up, man. That's sick. That's demented, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Do you
extremely
think
demented.
it's more about the vagina and less about the man? I think it's just more about the man. I think some men don't care who they get pregnant. They just
No, come on now.
they marking their
Oh, no, no,
territory.
no, 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 no,
Come
no.
on now. These
They ain't,
these
they,
deadbeat
they ain't,
mothers, these men aren't thinking
ain't no,
twice really.
they
Is
not
she a
doing
good
this.
mom?
They ain't doing this with no booger wolves. Come on now.
Um,
Come on
It's a
now.
lot of deadbeat mothers. It's a lot of women,
But I'm
okay.
saying
great mothers.
they
Somebody
not
got
doing
them
this
pregnant.
because they not doing this because the woman is looks bad and she's low quality. They doing this because they
Hookers get
feel like
pregnant.
this is some woman that they want to keep around. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have access to her at all costs. It's unfortunate,
No, I
and
don't
it's
think so. That girl who let those 1,000 men, or one of them chicks, one of them ended up pregnant after that. So I don't think men
yeah,
care.
the thousand here.
She got pregnant by one of those 1,000 men.
Yeah, which was like
I don't think I don't
that's a
think men
different scenario
care
though.
necessarily about the quality of the woman.
I think they do.
Mm,
I
a
don't
lot of
think they,
bad mothers out here.
I don't think you're gonna trap a trashy looking woman though. Like that's kind of pointless.
No offense, but that one lady who lost her kids in that car, she wasn't the best looking, and that man gave her two.
No,
That's
nigga,
not a
I
And she
think that's
trap.
wasn't a
messed
great
up, nigga. She
mom.
Wait,
look
wait, you moving
good.
the
We don't
goalpost
know if he
now.
didn't trap her. Like, we
No,
don't know.
nigga,
You
I
moving
seen
the
her with
goalpost.
makeup on,
That
We
nigga
bro.
don't
looked like
know.
he didn't want to be there. Come on now, Molly.
He did it
Maybe,
twice. He
Nigga,
liked something about it.
I seen her
but he
twerking,
looking like
nigga,
he
and
did
she
not
looked
want to
good
be
when she was
there.
twerking, nigga.
You don't want to be there twice.
He was looking like he didn't want to
Pregnancies are
have
like
nothing to
nine
do
to
with
10
her.
months, and he did it twice.
That doesn't mean he
He
She
don't
trapped
want to
her.
looked
be there.
He
That
did
mean
good.
he
not
loves
trap
something
that
about it.
girl.
Okay, but
Come on,
how
Molly.
how do you
So
okay?
I'm
Here's the
just saying, y'all are acting like men won't just put their child in anything. This happened. Men are
okay.
leaving their babies in
You
autistic
can't
women. Come
conflate
on.
Okay,
trapping
but
with
here's the
dudes.
thing. But
You
here's
can't
the thing.
conflate trapping with
Here's the
that though.
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It's the same
How do
thing.
you how do you
You guys are
trap
into semantics. You can do whatever you want.
a woman? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I don't want that man, he's not getting me pregnant.
Facts.
So, and I don't care what's going on. If I don't want that baby, it's not happening. So, how do you trap the woman?
Good question.
They have
You already
ulterior
know
motives of why they
you
even
already know
sleeping with her
she wants to have
or why they
kids.
want a child. It might not even be about the woman. Some men want to have kids just to spread their seed around. I
That's
don't
not
think it.
what Meek is asking. She's
No,
Elon
asking.
Musk
I
has a
get
bunch
what
of
you're
kids by a
saying,
bunch of
Molly.
He
women. I don't
determines
think
if
he
she
I
cares
has a
get
about the
what
baby or
you're
women.
not.
saying. Some men want to have kids with everybody, and I get that.
If the woman,
But what I'm saying is, how is the woman being trapped? Because at the end of the day, if you don't want that man's child, so how are you trapped?
I understand, but well, some women they might be, for example, maybe in a marriage, and I know men will.
Huh?
I know women who have gotten this nice hot body, worked hard for it, and a man, yeah, I see what y'all two doing up here. You know what I'm saying? Boom, get her pregnant because they don't want nobody else touching her, looking at her. Men have ways that they do stuff.
I
Molly,
mean,
you just
I'm
said a
okay,
saying.
married woman.
but
I
if you're,
know, but it's she's stuck in that relationship. But that does not mean that she doesn't necessarily want to have a baby with him or not.
you
Some
can still
women
have
do
an
feel trapped
abortion.
by men. Like,
You can still delete it. You don't have to have it. That's Minka's
that's
sentiment.
true,
You
but
don't.
that's not everybody's strategy.
Well,
Well,
if
I
you
was
don't want
I
to
was
get
even I
trapped,
was
it is. If you
I was
don't want to
even
have a
talking about
baby,
before you even get to that, right? All these abortions and whatever else.
Yeah,
If I don't want that baby, I'm gonna do everything in my power. You got plan B, you got birth control, like you have all these steps before you get
That's
to
true.
abortions and things like that, like a million and one of them, really. So if I don't want to be pregnant,
you don't have to be.
I won't be pregnant. So when women just say I just got pregnant, I question that because I'm just like, yeah, you just got pregnant because you wanted to. You took absolutely no steps to protect
Well,
yourself.
sometimes women's birth control fails. I don't know if that's fair
Oh,
to
okay,
say.
okay, but okay. There's a difference between you were trying to do a step and the condom breaks. There's a difference between you were trying to do something and I guess you missed a pill or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, most of these women are not on birth control. They're just allowing it to happen. And then and most of them don't know their bodies, so they don't know their cycles. They don't know when they're ovulating or not.
And I could see how you could feel trapped if you're not really up on your family planning. A lot of women are not responsible with their bodies. A lot of women
Right,
don't
and
even know all their body
that's
parts.
my point. They're talking about there it's always the conversation about men and autonomy, right? Okay, well, if you have autonomy, then you're responsible. You're solely responsible for this thing. And if you don't know your own vagina, why do I expect him to?
I've heard some men say that they've purposely got a woman pregnant so she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no,
Why they do it,
he
I think
purposely
it's
maybe tried
yeah.
and
He purposely nutted in her, but
she
yeah,
allowed.
she didn't get the abortion. Mika is right. I gotta concede, but this
I
is
mean, but
it
not
is
everybody's gonna get an abortion. And like Mika said, not every woman is up on their cycle.
no
Some
no.
men
But
pay attention more to the woman's cycle than the woman.
But
what?
that's
You're taking 1,000% of accountability off a woman for getting pregnant.
Yeah, like that's wild.
The thing is, do men really trap women? And I think
No, they
there
don't.
is a
They don't.
subset of men
They
that
don't.
Yeah,
will
I gotta
trap a
concede.
woman
I gotta
into being
concede.
pregnant.
I gotta
I'm not
concede.
Women are
Mika
conceding.
is
I'm
responsible for
standing on it.
100% of babies brought into this world, no questions asked.
yeah. I gotta concede that Mika proved a valid
Men
point
don't
though.
look at
Like
women and say, "Ooh, I would put a baby in
yes, they
her."
do. Yeah, yes, they do.
That
yeah,
sounds like
Yes, they do.
trapping
that
to me,
mentality is accurate, but ultimately
and it's working.
actually having a child, you don't have to be pregnant. Mika is 1,000% right.
That's my only
You
point.
don't
Like
have to be pregnant.
And I
if
understand, and
there are
I
men
agree
out
with
there
that.
that
But
says, I want to
realistically,
do
women
that,
are getting
then
pregnant.
that's right because they want
They want to be.
they want that man
They want to be.
for whatever reason, whether he's dusty or not. They want that man.
They don't even say they want the
And
man. They want the child.
okay, but even
Yeah,
then,
they
right?
want the
But even then,
child.
right?
Mhm.
Take it further. Now you have the kid, right? That whole thing, even if you don't like that man, he's now a part of you. Period.
Mhm.
There are men that definitely get women pregnant to mark their territory.
No, they definitely try. You can't get me pregnant if I don't want to be pregnant.
There are men
Shit
that
wild.
definitely look at women
I agree that.
that are single women
Hmm.
That's a
and
fact.
they
And they're
may
trying
be
to take her off the
beautiful
market.
and they want to make sure that she is the one that have their baby because it is a form of marking a territory. There are definitely men, especially if you out here, especially if you live in a certain life, especially if they look at you and they see and they know that it's other guys that want to talk to you, they definitely are trying to make sure that they get you pregnant and they attach you to them for the rest of your life. There is certainly, and I'm not saying it's all men. I'm not saying that that's the general sentiment of most men. But there are definitely men that hunt beautiful women or they get involved with a woman and they definitely are trying to make her their baby mama.
Right. However, if you are a woman from from a certain background, or even if you're not, if you're just a logical, smart woman, there's no man that can do. I don't care what he thinks. I'm not arguing the point of that there aren't men like this. I'm arguing the point that he can think what he likes.
Pregnant.
He could think whatever he likes. It won't go down if I don't do it. And so if I end up doing it, it's because I wanted to be attached to that man.
But we having two different conversations. We definitely having two different conversations. You can look at it from one lens, and then you can look at it from the other lens, right? I'm having a conversation from the lens of guys that are shooting a shot. I'm not having a conversation from the lens of whether or not a woman is strong enough to resist it. And for me, that's in a completely different conversation. But I'm saying that there is definitely a subset of men out here that are intentionally trying to knock off a chick and make her his baby mama.
No, yeah, that is undeniably true. It is definitely, and that's what I started off.
I've never seen them because I don't come across them.
Yeah, no. This is facts. I've heard that come
that's why
out. I've heard that come out of
I'm not
men's
even arguing that
mouths.
point. Yeah, that's why I said I'm not arguing that
What
point.
the fuck is these niggas in the chat talking about farting for?
I heard a fart. No.
I
heard it too.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't say that, but I heard that shit too.
I don't know.
Honest to God, I have no idea what these niggas is talking about.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, it was about.
E-Love, you wildin'.
About 90 seconds ago. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Oh, you gotta say something when it happened because I didn't hear anything.
I don't want to say shit. I
didn't hear nothing.
Don't act like I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear anything. Maybe
No, I didn't either.
I don't hear nothing. I don't hear as much when I'm talking.
When you're the only person that heard it.
Yep.
whoever smelt it dealt it. That's you.
I didn't smell it.
Well, we got it. That's the technique. That's what we got to use for this. That's the only way we can do this. We're in the same room.
I didn't smell it. Cooked.
Oh my God. You're so desperate and thirsty.
I didn't hear nothing, but maybe when I replay it, I'll hear something. It doesn't.
Oh my God.
But the point that I don't want to get too derailed from the conversation. The point is just that I believe that I ain't even gonna believe. I know that there is a subset of men that definitely are hunting.
Yeah.
And that's a way for them to have, dominion and possession over you for the rest of their life and to mark their territory.
Yeah, it's that is what I started off saying.
But how do you come in? How do you come in contact?
That's what I was saying.
How do you come in contact with those type of men? Like to the point where
guys that you meet,
I'm gonna say have dinglings.
I mean, it's meeting a guy every day.
Right, but we were talking about that there are women that get pregnant by these men. So how do you come in contact with those men to the point you can get pregnant by them?
What do you mean? You interacting with them?
I can interact with a lot of men.
Some women don't know men's intentions though. Like some women are either new to men, they don't have much experience. I can see how it can happen. I can see how it can happen because not every woman is like on their guard about certain things or about how some men might move or even think that men think like that.
No, that just tells me because women have foresight with every daggone thing.
But a lot of women aren't on birth control though.
Huh?
A lot of women aren't on birth control. I know we have a lot of different forms of it, but a lot of women.
Okay, even if they're not on birth control,
how they getting all that weight. That's why they're so motherfucking big.
No, they at them brunches. Honestly and truly though, even if you're not on birth control, there's other forms of birth control.
Yeah, what's that? UID
pulling out because all that pull out method will still get you.
No, I mean even all the way down to plan B. Okay, like
those don't always work.
It's an IUD.
Right. Okay. Right. But and neither does birth control.
This is
birth control always work, but it works more often than not. It's I think it's like 98, 99% of the time.
Yeah, that whole birth control don't work comment was.
Listen, I think that y'all still missing it. The point is I don't even think that it's the point is to try to sneak the baby in you or nothing like that. I think it's very overt and it's very intentional. I think that you
It
know you
did.
get into
Oh,
it.
yeah, they
That's
shooting
why I
up the
said, but
club.
that's why I'm saying the women wouldn't know.
They would know. I don't think that it's a hidden secret. I think that it's very like, hey, I want you to have my baby type stuff.
Yeah, I
Right.
think they're
And so,
saying
and
it
in
during the
I
session.
don't
Florida,
think that it's a. I don't think that it's a. Man, I accidentally got her pregnant type tip. I think it's a. Hey, I want you to have my baby.
and she thought it was cute, and she went along with it. And then later, when he skedaddled, now is, oh my God, he is this, that, and the third. Like, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
it's an additional context and stuff that go along with it. But listen, if you are a woman and you are childless and you that thing for him, you just know that you are being hunted by a subset of men that do want to get you pregnant. That's a fact.
but I think we gotta be careful with the word trap now though, because like from what Mika is right though. Like guys can want to do that. They can want to have this woman be the mother of their child or their baby mama, whatever, whichever way you want to word it. But ultimately, she does not have to be pregnant. So it's like
No,
I
You
yeah,
don't
could
know.
argue the
I
same
don't know
thing
if
with
trap
men,
is. I don't
though.
know if
You could
trap
say
is
the same
fair.
thing.
she has to participate.
I think a
Also,
woman can trap a man, but I don't think a man can trap a woman.
How
Oh,
can
he
a
can
no,
put
woman
no,
on
trap
a
no,
a
no,
condom.
man?
He doesn't
no.
have to.
The
You're negating the
idea,
whole
the
argument.
idea behind trap is figurative, meaning that I want you to have my baby. Um, but I also it could mean a lot of different things. It means that I'm gonna always have access to you at all. It means that that I can make your life difficult if you ever decide to leave me and try to get with another guy because you always gonna.
Oh man,
It could mean a lot of things. Like trapped is figurative, right? And it can be applicable depending on what the circumstance or the situation is. And it doesn't absolve, let's be clear, we're not removing responsibility from the woman and who they decide to lay down with.
we
I'm
talking
just
about the mindset of men.
correct. I'm
Okay,
talking about the
yeah,
mindset of a certain type of guy that
yeah.
wants to ensure that you are his forever to an extent.
Oh yeah, they're out there. I,
Absolutely.
they
It
are
doesn't,
out
it
there.
doesn't remove
I,
responsibility from women. It doesn't remove responsibility from anybody.
oh yeah,
I'm
we
just
just talking
saying
about that
that
But the way
mindset.
she
Yeah.
was talking about it, it did. The way Bonnet Queen was talking about it, it definitely was removing the woman. She was just like, yeah, because these
um,
men, these men are just, trapping women, and I'm just like,
Well. I guess that's why the niggas went through
I can
that.
agree because I've never met them, but I can agree there's probably um, a subset mindset of those type of men. Okay,
I
but
mean, to an extent, I think that we all.
There it goes again.
Oh, that's the table.
Okay.
That's
That
why I'm
was
like,
that
I
the
hear like
sound?
fart
how did you
noise.
hear that?
I
You
was
have
gonna say.
bionic
Was
ears.
that the sound?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
I knew that
table.
was going on before the show started.
Yeah, that's the table.
So
Yeah.
I
I mean,
thought somebody was just moving something in the back. I thought you meant like an actual whoopee sound.
No, I got a marble
Nah, you know
table
it wasn't
that
no. I knew it wasn't no fart noise, man. Ain't nobody gonna.
it
Ain't
was.
It's like
nobody
a
just
fart
gonna
noise
let one
easy.
out. You could when you
So
could
now
press
the chat
mute,
is wrong now that you don't agree with him.
huh?
The chat is wrong now that you don't agree with him.
What you mean?
They said they heard a fart noise, and that's what they heard.
the
I was
chat.
a table.
The chat is it's like children. They gon' It's like yeah, like you don't pay attention to that.
You know, ain't nobody go. Man, you could press the mute button and you could let out an SBD. Ain't nobody gonna let out no loud ass fart on no stream.
I would, nigga, blame it on you, nigga.
That's pretty crazy. Anyways, that's so stupid. Anyways, but dang, y'all made me lose my train of thought.
You was talking about the mindset of these men, not necessarily the fact that um, women being
Oh, I know what I was
absolved.
going to say. I think that all of us have a different. I think that all of us have a. Most guys have a territorial mindset to an extent, to where we kind of want to mark our territory and kind of want to brand you. And we got different ways of branding you. Some of them is a little bit more permanent. Some of them a little bit more overt. We definitely mark our territory and brand you. Some guys are a little bit more extreme and they want to make sure that they put a baby in you. That's like the super permanent version.
That's the ultimate in the tattoos.
I definitely tat you up.
You wouldn't do the tattoo, Sammy?
You can get rid of a tattoo.
I don't have no damn tattoos.
I wouldn't like if it's my husband, I don't mind the tattoo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there you go.
What's the problem?
Would you get that like that barcode type tattoo?
No, whatever the tattoo is that
his name, his
he wants to get,
his long ass name.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting my signature on it.
Why not? It's not like it's just a random guy I had kids with or just a random guy. Period.
When y'all get divorced.
I ain't gonna lie.
You so toxic. You think of everything like that. You think of everything like that, and that's what I was saying earlier. You think
I want
everything
to
like
make that mandatory because I'm not gonna follow up that.
I think everything like what?
I'm not following up at all.
When you get that divorce, okay, it become a butterfly. I was married. That's what I would say if I got a divorce. It became a butterfly.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is my husband.
But it's still on there. It's still unlike it's still in there.
And I have children with him, and it's never going to erase it. And that's why I said I don't know why women would do this to themselves and have babies with those type of men y'all talking about, because you're stuck with that dude. I don't care if you leave him or not. You're always branded from him.
It's gotta be like another way. Like people got to see you and say that's such and such girl.
Ain't no other way.
It's a lot of ways.
Not to these dudes. Shoot, they going shit. They going crazy. No, not to these. I'm saying it ain't no other way for these dudes. They going all in.
I heard what you said, Slimmy. What did you say, Anton?
I said it's got to be multiple different ways you can get it done.
Get what done?
Mark your territory.
Yeah.
Jizz on her booty.
No, that ain't enough.
Donkey puncher.
What's the other ways?
It's a lot of ways. You
Nah, nigga. Next subject.
Hey, I went off camera. I went off camera before that deep dive even took place. I got off camera.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Nigga, that laugh, nigga, before you say some fuckery.
I mean, it's a whole lot of ways. You could Wakanda her too.
Wakanda?
Yeah.
That's new. I've been out the game for a minute.
What you mean Wakanda?
What is that?
Do you know how when they was trying to figure out whether or not Killmonger was actually a tribe, he had to do like this?
Oh, you talking about that kind of tattoo? Okay.
Yeah, you can do a lot of different things.
Oh, okay.
So like the Chris Brown and Rihanna behind the ear thing.
You could do a lot of things. Yeah.
Because both of them still have that.
The ring tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Or swapping blood like Billy Bob. That was crazy.
MGK and Megan Fox did that too.
Yeah, and he said he was obsessed with her.
Yeah, you generally
MGK or Billy Bob.
He said once he did that little ritual, he was obsessed.
You generally are obsessed with whoever it is that you mark your territory for. That's why you do it. At least at that point, at some point. So. So. There's plenty of ways to do it. Plenty of ways. I ain't about to give y'all the secrets though.
I was waiting for the other ones. I was just about to ask.
Well, you could definitely ruin a woman. Like you can make it to where she can't see nothing but you.
What?
Oh, you can definitely ruin a woman.
Ruin her.
Go. I'm telling you, you can ruin a woman. Like, but it's a good way to where it's like, oh my God, you know, like she can't see nobody but you. You can 100%. What are y'all? Why are y'all so mature?
Why is that a bad thing?
What
Like,
did I said? You can ruin a woman and then they turned their cameras off. I don't really understand.
I'm about to start. That's why I turned my camera off.
I think they're hiding because you're saying ruin. But why is that a bad thing? Why do you label it ruin?
But
how do you label it ruin? Because you make her so far gone off you and interdependent on you to where, you know, she would never want to let nobody in that way again. She's been through so much with you. She's so interdependent on you, all of that stuff to where she could never see herself ever even being around another person. It just makes her, it disgusts her to be around another type of guy. So, and there's ways to do it. You could definitely do it.
So Anton start talking like this, you cue up that James Earl Jones.
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm saying nothing out of pocket. I think I'm.
No, it ain't out of pocket. It's slightly demented, man. That is
it?
Yeah.
I think that women are supposed to like okay, you know how like kind of pair bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that women are supposed to like kind of attach themselves to that guy in a way to where she's never supposed to ever see another guy in the same way.
Well, there goes the exit plan.
I don't think that that's toxic. I think that the whole word toxic, you use it, we use it figuratively, you know what I'm saying, to kind of talk about a certain subject. But I think that that's normal. I think that, you know, to be that territorial over a woman, I don't see that as a problem unless you are a bad person. If you're a horrible human being and you beat up on chicks and stuff like that, that's a different conversation. But if you are the type of person that, you know what I'm saying, just you're territorial and you're very much like dominant over the situation, I don't necessarily see that as, I think that that's how men were supposed to be. I think that that's how we were raised. I think that we're supposed to be territorial over, you know what I'm saying, the women that have our kids and stuff like that. I don't see that as, I mean, it may not necessarily be ideal and you may not have to break away from it depending on what the circumstance is, but that is a normal masculine trait to me. It's a normal masculine trait. If you're growing up as a kid and and you walk, you know, you with your mom in a grocery store and you see niggas try to talk to your mom in a grocery store, it's normal for you to be like, hey man, don't be trying to talk to my mom. Like, that's normal. That's a normal thing. But I think that we've feminized men, or we've made men so, you know what I'm saying, submissive and more like women, to where we try to label it or brand it like it's a abnormal thing, or you're not supposed to do that. I think that you are supposed to be territorial over the people that you have in your sphere.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
so they be trying to act like, oh man, that's crazy.
I think it was your wording. Some of the wording, it seemed
I wish,
a little obsessive.
God, bro. I swear for God. Maybe this is it a full moon tonight or something? I swear to God, bro, on everything I love, man, on my daughter's life, I swear to God, we can do a purge, man. Like, I wish we could do a purge and that I could literally find out who some of these niggas is in the chat that say some of this disrespectful shit. Bro, I would absolutely put a bullet in these niggas' heads in real life, bro.
Whoa, what happened?
I swear to God, like I tell people clearly, I say, don't disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is, they so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I allow for niggas to be able to say what the fuck they want to say when they want to say it.
Come on, bro.
I swear to God, I allow for niggas to say what they want to say when they want to say it.
Why would you type that?
They always gotta go overboard. Niggas always gotta go overboard. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why these niggas are so fucking childish.
Why would you type that though? Like, come on, dog.
And then they want to say I'm crazy. Oh, no, nigga, I'm not crazy. it's like I try to give grace to allow for people to be able to have fun and stuff like that. And niggas just it's like they children. I don't understand that. I see them say stuff about y'all sometimes, and then I just have to completely ban them. And it's just like, why would you say that about her? Or why would you say that about him? Or why would you bring that part into it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I genuinely don't get it.
Completely out of line, man.
I just don't get it, bro. I'm not crazy.
No, I'll be seeing some of the stuff they say.
I'm not crazy and I'm not crashing out. I'm very much normal. I'm very much in control of exactly what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying before I'm saying. I just don't understand it. It's like, why we can't just have fun, be adults, say crazy shit. Oh man, Molly crazy. Oh man, Anton is out of his mind. Oh man, they just don't. Okay, cool. But why bring other stuff into it? That is so weird to me, bro.
Why is that a diss?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he can keep a woman long term. Y'all can't.
Molly, you better stop before you get the comment I got. You got pick me energy.
And they always be talking crazy about Molly. They always talking crazy about
us because we content creators. I mean, as long as it don't go too wild. But why would you call my wife a bitch? You muted, Quentin. You muted, Quentin.
I'm the gay 3-time baby daddy.
Anyways, moving on. Y'all got anything else on this subject?
Yeah, I think we all agreed that men can have a fucked up mentality, a controlling mentality. But I also agree with Mika that women don't gotta be pregnant. They don't gotta be pregnant. So I think everybody proved a valid point here. Well, Anton and Mika did.
All right. Anybody else?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, let's continue on with the show. Let me read some of these super chats and then we'll move over to the next thing. Ismail says most men definitely care who they get pregnant.
Yeah.
Moore says Molly is misinformed. You can't trap a woman in America. Men have no reproductive rights in this country. Once that seed leaves our bodies and enter her, she 100% have control if that child is born. Easy to get trapped when you're caught up in love. Molly sounding real triggerish tonight. Chef. Quasar says, Slimmy, the way you chewing that gum is extremely diabolical. Like, damn. Mikey Mike Show says, Mika right. And since a man can't make one, he has no right to tell a woman when and where to create one. Shout out to Pop. Antoine Walker says, Molly is right. A lot of young men under 25 sleeping with these women or these young girls fucking in their mama basement. A lot of girls is trapped after high school. Meet a guy that has no guidance and don't want nothing but make babies and get on food stamps. MP says, my way morning pill. My way morning pill? Is that what it's called?
It's called My Way. I told y'all about this pill months ago.
$8. Hey, but don't that junk mess up y'all bodies?
No, it does not. It's the same thing as Advil. And then if you're at the grocery store, I don't know if y'all got Kroger's or whatever, and you got the Kroger's brand, it's the ingredients.
Some women are constantly taking them though.
But yeah, now birth control period will mess up your body. But I'm just talking about if you take it. Like they gotta do something.
Shout out to Antoine Walker also. We appreciate you, big dog, for the big super chat. Lola Bunny says trapping someone with a baby man or woman comes from a low vibrational mindset. That is an act of desperation. Anyone who participates in life this way is driven by possession instead of purpose.
Thanks.
Jadrian Garner says, guys be stealthing. Mika is when a condom is removed during intercourse without the other person's knowledge or consent, and that's how women get pregnant.
How does that happen? Like, what does that look like? You take off a condom and you slip, like, is it like one motion? Like, what is that like?
I have no idea, bro.
People will say anything.
Billy Go Gruff says, hold on. I would say there's way more women trying to get pregnant by men than vice versa. We got cougars getting pregnant by young NBA stars. Shit, I'm in the hood. They'll do it for food stamps and Section 8. The C10 King says to support my body, my choice movement, and in the same breath, Said men can trap a woman is diabolical. Shout out to Stu, nasty Stu that he is. Mika, all you have to do is look at these professional athletes who knock these women up as an example. Also, men talk every day about their celebrity crushes and say if they had a chance, they'll knock them up on purpose. Yeah, they hunting. Shout out to you, Nasty Sue. I appreciate you. Billy Go Gruff says you can't trap a woman unless you grape, then you go to jail. So you literally trapped yourself. There's a thing called the morning after pill. AD, stop. Why are you telling me to stop? What?
I hate niggas.
What did I say that make you tell me stop? All I said that it was a subset of men that's trying to get women pregnant, and it doesn't remove women from response. Why do I have to stop?
Because earlier it seemed like you was absolving women.
How? I
Until
never
you
said that the women didn't have responsibility.
Yeah, but people take things too literal until you prefaced it. Yeah, once you said it,
bro,
he probably maybe you missed it.
I'm so confused, but okay, we'll get there. We'll get there.
I tried to help him out. I tried to give him some. I tried to help him.
I don't understand, bro. I've been pretty objective tonight. Ralph Dupree says sold 2 cars today and signed a 5-year deal with Allstate. We're gonna be rich forever. Shout out to Ralph. Salute AD and the crew says high tolerance. Many cases where women from 2-parent homes every walk of life with everything going for themselves that got knocked up by pookies. Why we got to go hard for our daughters? This is why we got to go hard for our daughters. Tell Carrie she is officially fired, says Devastator. Billy Go Gruff says, my mom said if a woman doesn't know her ovulation, don't deal with her. She's a dirty bee. So if all these women getting trapped, they must be getting must be DBs. What is DBs?
Debbie?
The defensive backs, NFL.
Dirty, yeah.
Oh, dirty bees.
Oh, okay.
Any excuse to avoid accountability sounds like toe behavior. Chris Spears says, I was going to say something really simp, but I decided against it.
Hola.
Oh, man. Make sure I hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications. Thank you to everybody that supports the platform. All right. Next one. Let's pop it.
One of the main reasons that men are able to make women look crazy is because women don't know how to hold space for their emotions. Men have perfected no reaction is a reaction. They have perfected it. And it's so much easier to make a woman look crazy when she start acting a fool. And I've seen it so many times. Even in myself, I've seen it so many times. Her feelings could be valid. The lies can be valid. Everything could be valid. But the moment that woman lose control and start acting like an animal that broke out of a zoo, that's when men be like, see, that's what I gotta deal with. It's when it's the most gaslighting thing ever. And I be wanting women to understand that so bad. Like, half the reason why men can play with women the way they do is not because men are smarter. It's not because men are just these all-knowing beings. It's literally because women lack so much self-awareness and self-control and discipline within themselves. If women learn how to hold space for themselves and the feelings, a lot of the things that men do would go away.
So the woman is saying that emotionally unstable women are a toxic man's dream. Do you agree or disagree, and why?
Don't all talk at the same time.
Oh, when we talk over you, you crash out. So we were allowing you to talk. I agree, because if the guy is toxic and she is emotionally unstable, then he gets to reel her back in every time, because she likes that emotional roller coaster of being up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
And it makes him look better. He always looks better. when a man can make a woman look crazy and go crazy over him, that's not, I think it makes him look better. I think it gets other women curious as to what does he have going on to where she's acting like that. You got that one girl who is allegedly dealing with Future looking crazy. She made him look better. Like he just, I don't think it serves us as women to be all emotional over a man, to be honest. Yes, these men, some of these men are toxic and it's the ego boost because they feel like they got her going crazy. So I
Can
see it. I
y'all
think it's
control that
really,
though? Can y'all really even control that? Are we giving women too much credit for thinking that they can control their emotional state when they get with certain men?
I
You
think
can.
women can control it. I think we've been programmed to be overly emotional. To me, that is a pick me. Like y'all can call me a pick me. That's being a pick me, letting a man see you like get knocked off your square, all emotional over him.
I
Because why
think
do you
it's
care so much?
okay. I think it's okay to show emotion, but what that woman sounds like she's talking about is those women that start the yelling and the screaming and they're gone, they're back, they're gone, they're back, they're gone. Like all of that stuff. Like that stuff is emotionally unstable. And to me, if somebody shows you how they are, you're either going to deal with it or you're not.
Nah, y'all
All that
downplaying that.
back and forth is just
Y'all
stupid. But
downplaying that.
you can
Y'all
definitely
downplaying that
no,
shit.
because you can definitely control your emotion. Women choose not to because they know there's no consequence for it.
Nah,
You
I'm not
control no,
disagreeing
most
with you
women
in that way.
control their emotions in a lot of different environments.
They know how to
There are
control
some that can't.
they know how to control their emotions at work.
Right. So what I'm saying is you can definitely control it.
But I think
That's different,
I
Slim. You
think
can't
y'all downplaying.
compare.
No. If you know how to get no, because shit be happening at work where it should be fucked up. Like,
But work isn't having
you know,
sex with you though.
don't matter.
Can we get
Don't
Kevin up
matter.
here? He wouldn't allow this to
It
be
don't
said.
matter.
But
It don't matter.
even with
No.
that, you
Hold
can still
on. No. Y'all can't do that.
do what?
If you know how to control your emotions in a certain environment, you should always be able to control your emotions.
That's what I said. You
Y'all
can
letting them
control
off the
it.
hook.
No, I said no. I
No,
said from the
no.
beginning. I said you can. I
He's not
said
talking
women.
about you. He's talking about Molly.
Oh, I thought you said y'all. I'm
No,
sorry.
he's
You know,
talking about Molly.
Molly just said that's different. No, it ain't no difference. But what I think y'all downplaying is
That
like,
is a
no,
difference because some men play with women's heads. Like, why are we acting like, and I'm not even trying to make this a battle of the sexes thing. We are not going to act like some men. Listen, men have a natural predatory instinct. Y'all just do. Y'all are natural hunters. It just is what it is. Why are we acting oblivious today? Why are we acting like this? Let me, you're a man. You don't think men play with women's emotions? And a lot of
women
these women
allow
are
women.
unstable.
I
Their
think they
mother is
try. I think
unstable.
they
Their
try.
father is unstable.
Wait, Molly. We are all human beings. We are all responsible for our own actions. This is what it is. Women allow men to play with their emotions because they don't want to have self control. They don't want to have control.
Okay,
No,
so what do you say in the instance of you got a 22, 23, 24-year old, she's dealing with a man that's 40 plus.
Come
He
on,
has way
man.
more knowledge of how to be manipulative with women than she might be used to. I'm just saying, like y'all are acting like
no,
reality
because
is not.
I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but your daddy can definitely give you the game. What
But this
he
is
al-
America. Most daddy's not in the home. We got to remember, like this is not. I'm not even being funny. A lot of these women I think it's just I think it's programming. I think women think that we have to act like this and we don't. But men do, some men do
but you know,
purposely get inside of a
okay,
woman's head,
okay,
get her where
but
he
women know when
this
they're being
happens.
played with.
Some women
Yeah.
don't. Some women gotta they take for them to go through the man's phone.
Some
No, they
I
no
will
no
say
they. How did
no
you
no
get?
no 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 no.
Hold on. How did you get to the phone? Because
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what's
Some
going on. How did you get to the
Some women,
poll?
hold on. Some women are naive, all right, and they're
Some women
green,
are naive, and men
and
look
they're
for women
green.
who are naive. Didn't
Wait,
2K
wait,
say this
wait. Hold
last
on,
night
Molly.
though?
Hold on. Wait,
I'm
Molly.
just saying,
You
2K just said this last night, and y'all are acting
you
like
trying
I'm
to
just
run it
making up
up?
stuff.
You trying to run it up? Hold on.
I'm
Wait.
not.
There are some naive women.
Enough of
There
your
are
bullshit.
some naive women. We can't deny that.
See,
We
that's
cannot
2K.
deny that. But after a while, you're not naive anymore, and you know when somebody is playing with you.
Women are not naive at all. Women choose to
No.
be.
At all?
No,
Did you
No.
just say
men
women
think
are
That's
women
not
are
not
at
true.
dumb.
Oh
all?
my!
That's not true.
Men think women are
let
dumber
me
than
It's
them,
finish.
and
it.
y'all are gonna say we
Women
don't.
are
We just
not
know this.
naive at all. They choose to do the nonsense that they do. I
I
swear to
agree with
goodness.
that.
You
But
just
there
said that.
are naive
They're
men
willfully
and women.
okay. That's why it's called willful. They're willfully naive.
It's
These women are
naive
not
men and
What do
dumb.
you
women.
say about the 18-year-old
They're not
girl
dumb
or the 17-year-old girl that's getting picked up by a man that she should not be getting picked up from high school?
No, no,
because
She
What
no.
do
knows
you
she
say
shouldn't
in
be
those
doing
she
that.
knows she
instances?
She
shouldn't be
knows she
doing
shouldn't
it.
be doing that.
She
Come on
knows.
now. We
Yeah,
can't use that as
but
an
She
example.
knows she
wait.
shouldn't be
You
doing
can
that.
definitely get in a woman's head. If you can
Yes,
get
y'all
in
are
a
acting.
if you
Yeah,
can get in a
you
woman's
can, but
head, you can
she's letting
control.
you.
No.
We know we can get in a woman's
Some
head,
women
but
don't
at the end
know.
of the
Some
day,
women
you
don't
are
know.
responsible for your own
We're
actions.
not talking about responsibility, Slimmy. We got to
We know
separate
this,
it.
Slimmy.
Separate the two. It doesn't absolve you from
Huh?
responsibility and accountability. You
Huh?
still have to be responsible for what you put yourself in and what you allow for yourself to be a part of. It doesn't absolve you from that. If you go out there, if somebody convinces you, hey, take me to the store, and you've been hanging out with this nigga and you know he for the streets, your homeboy, and you know he in the streets and stuff like that. You didn't know that this nigga was gonna rob the store. Don't make you an accessory when they tell you you was a getaway driver when this nigga ran in there. You still gonna be held accountable. Accountability has nothing to do with whether or not it's true. Two things can be true at the same time. You can 100% get into a chick's head. You can 1000% control a chick just based off of getting into her head. 100% of the time. If for everybody in the chat that has not been able to control a woman based off of controlling her emotions and getting in her head, dog, you get in her head before you get in her pants, you're gonna have her forever.
Nigga, women are unfucking controllable. What are you talking about?
No, they're controllable. They're controllable, but
If-
if they want look, if the woman likes you, she will allow you to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Facts. But that's
And
out
you
of your
and so therefore you can't get in her head. I'm
but
just saying they
that's
know it's happening. They're
but
not
Mika,
dumb.
that's
That's all
not
I'm
in
saying.
our control if she likes you or not. That's totally her decision. That's totally her decision. The only way you can control a woman is with stern discipline, and you know what that comes
Here we
along
go.
with.
I'm out of here.
No. I ain't finna go down there. But y'all
Don't
know
do
what
it.
comes with that, bro. Oh, but the title is blowing me because he said a toxic woman is emotionally unstable woman is a toxic man dream. Listen, an emotionally stable woman is nothing but a nightmare to everyone. I don't give a fuck how toxic you is. You put an emotional woman in the equation, she finna make everybody suffer. Everyone.
That's not true. That's not true. If you can
Man,
control a woman's emotions, dog, she's literally like, what's one of them dolls where you put the hands on them and
a marionette.
A puppet.
A
you can
marionette.
literally do that. You could literally do that, bro. Seriously, in every way, shape, or form, bro.
Nah, you can, but in the wrong hands.
That's a
Like,
whole nother conversation. In the
My
wrong
nigga.
hands.
but we
In
talking
the
about
wrong
toxic.
hands.
We talking about a toxic dude. So a toxic man.
Well, that
He
was the
not gonna.
context that she was using in describing her video that I played. What I'm saying is more closely aligned with what Molly is saying, and that I absolutely believe that you can control a woman through her emotions and through her brain.
You can't, Anton.
And between what's in her head, 100%. You get this first, you can control every fucking
But
thing.
But I
Anton,
believe that you can control that you can. All I was saying was she knows that is happening. And
right, which
she likes you enough or for whatever reason,
She know what's happening. A lot of women can know.
dusty or not,
A,
she's saying, okay, yeah, I want you to do what you're doing.
my
a
nigga,
lot of women can believe can know what's happening and
Mm,
can't do shit about it.
that's not control.
a lot of
They
men are
could.
very charismatic. Most of the most psychotic men and toxic men are very charismatic, and some women cannot tell the difference in the beginning.
That's not
A
control.
lot of women feel like a man has driven them crazy at some point.
That's not control. It's not control.
Shit.
Listen, if that woman doing all this stuff because she like me, she's doing it for her. Me is
And
getting her. Me control is getting her to do something that she don't want to do. Why she don't like me?
Man, I know
That's
women.
control.
I know women that'll die for you. I know women that'll literally die for a man. And I ain't
Listen,
even. I ain't just talking about myself. I know, man. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example.
that's her
I've
choice.
seen, no. Hold on. Because this ain't got nothing to do with money. This ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. I've seen women 100% bow to a nigga that ain't have shit. There are guys out here, nigga, that will take your chick and he ain't got a dime to his name. And this nigga will be having your chick running circles around that nigga. I don't know what, dog, y'all are, whoever watching this that don't think it's possible, I'm telling you that there are dudes out there that will fuck your hit chick's heads up and he will have her gone and you can never get her back, nigga.
My nigga.
He ain't got shit. And you got it, and you may have 401k, nigga. She abandon her fucking kids for that nigga if he get her going the right way. And then he slapped that good dick on her on the same time, had that bitch rocking inside of the bedroom and take her whole fucking soul, nigga. That chick will be gone for the rest of her life, nigga. You will never get her back.
Anton, hear me
Nigga,
out.
he will, nigga, you will be Sam Rothstein and that nigga will be Lester. That bitch will be talking to you on the phone on her wedding day like, I don't want to marry him. Nigga, that nigga will have her whole head gone. Y'all niggas is out of y'all mind. Y'all keep thinking with logic. Nigga, you
yeah.
get a chick's head gone, she don't have no logic no more. She all emotion. She one big ball of emotion. Nigga, if she wanted to, she can't stop. Her body is his forever. That's why they call it trauma bonding, nigga. That's why they call it soul ties. Y'all
So
ain't never seen it before in real life, but it's real. It's a real fucking thing, bro.
okay, so I come from a long line of ism, okay? And if you really start talking to pimps, because y'all think pimps control these hoes. Pimps, they don't. The women, for the most part, the women choose them. They pay to be with the pimping. So what it is not that they control them, they just get the woman to buy into their program. It's kind of like coaching. Nick Saban don't control them kids. Nick Saban, hey, listen, if you do this, this, and this, I can get you to the league. That ain't control. He just showing them the program. So if a woman doing what I'm asking her because I'm a rich nigga, she know that I got the program for her to succeed. I am not controlling that woman. She made her decision to listen to me. There's a difference.
Yeah,
There's a
but
difference.
that there is a difference, but that's not necessarily this, because when we talking about unstable, like an unstable woman, so you could get two outcomes. You can have an outcome where you're controlling her because she's emotionally unstable, and then you get an outcome like you was first talking about 2K, where she wreaks havoc on everybody. So it depends on the man. So if the man is trying to control her for good, he's trying to get her to go a certain type of way, he's trying to get her to do the right things, yeah, it could be possible that he can control her. But once a dude that fucked her up, I think that's where you get the unstable part, and then it gets to be volatile. Now this a woman that starts slashing tires, throwing bricks. She fucking people up over this shit. Don't do that phase because women do that shit, bro. Because they fucked up because they're not stable
My
and that
nigga,
shit then went left. The manipulation has gone left.
my nigga, if she was ever in your control, she would never fucking do that. What the fuck is you talking about? A chick
I'm
that's in
talking
my
about
control would never fucking do that. Like
I'm
Mika
talking about
said,
a woman that's not being controlled.
bruh, like Mika said, they know it is their choice to be controlled or to take lessons or to listen to you. It is all their choice. Ain't no way around it because the first this just go back to the ism. Like if you pimping with your hands in your pockets and you can't beat her until she stay, then when she get tired of you,
No, I knew it.
she can go. No, this ain't about hitting her. She can go. There's nothing you can do. He never had control. All he had was her choice.
You out of your mind, nigga. You can have that chick barking like a dog on her knees with no clothes on for 3 days straight, nigga. And wait for
Them
you to
her
get to
choices, dog.
No, it's not, nigga.
Last night y'all were just saying how y'all look for women with low self-esteem. Some men say they
No,
look
no,
for
no,
women with low
don't say
self-esteem
y'all.
and
Don't
daddy
say,
issues. No,
don't
no, no.
say
This is what y'all said.
y'all.
No, we're
No,
not
I didn't say
controlling.
nothing
So
like that.
Molly,
if
we're
I
y'all
didn't
not
say
are
trying
nothing
to
like
control
that.
purposely
them.
seeking out
Mm-mm.
broken women,
Mm-mm.
unstable women, women with daddy issues, women with low self-esteem,
I don't want no
Molly,
woman
that
like
is
that.
nobody's
y'all
trying to
dream to see
control
her
them.
act out and act crazy because y'all know what y'all are getting
No,
yourselves into
no,
if y'all are
no,
seeking
no.
out and being a
Mm-mm.
predator and looking for
Mm-mm.
women who are down here in certain areas,
Molly, them
especially
what you
mentally.
talking about are some bust downs. Who
That's what
the
stop.
fuck who
Y'all are
want to
smashing
control a
bust
bust down?
downs. Y'all, that's who be on the
I'm
internet
amazed
crying.
that,
They're
that
not.
y'all have
It's bust
not.
downs for the most
Maybe
part.
this a Detroit thing or something, bro. But y'all think that it's about money all the time, or it's about opportunity and all of this other type of stuff. It's not about that, dog. It is not at all. You don't have to have a dime to your name, bro, and a chick will fuck with you. They will fuck with you the long way, bro. I didn't see women walk away from their whole families in real life. Like all logic is out the door. It's no logic there at all. No, nothing at all. Y'all listen. If y'all this green, better pray. You better pray to the Lord above that that type of nigga never come into your sphere. Is that
Yeah, they out there.
they are out, they out there. They
Hmm.
out there in real life. In real
Women is
life,
marrying.
every day,
Yeah.
nigga.
Nigga, you can't even control your fucking kids, man. You think we for the control of woman? Like, bro, we aren't in control of.
It's not
No,
about controlling.
it
It's just
is. That's
about
what we talking about.
toxic, emotional women being a toxic man's dream. Yes, a lot of toxic men get off on seeing a woman act out and act up over them. This is not. Y'all are walking egos.
if she's unstable, then she's not in her right mind.
Molly,
Some
I
men
can't.
seek that out though. A lot of men seek it out.
I, I, I'm
2K
Molly,
said
not
it last
I'm not
night.
arguing
Y'all
that
are
point. I'm just
looking
saying
for
if that's
that.
the case, then
I
an
disagree,
unstable woman would be.
but I see what you mean.
Y'all like that. Y'all say they got the best kitty cat. Like y'all love it.
Molly, you
Y'all
see
love these crazy women who be acting out. Y'all do.
Molly, we fuck
Y'all
them.
think
Don't
it's cute
nobody
until
love
it start.
them.
Y'all think it's cute until it start affecting y'all life and y'all money. Other than that, y'all love it.
Molly,
Tell me I'm
listen.
lying. Tell me
You
I'm lying.
you lying, Molly. Okay,
Mm.
them are listen. Them are the chicks you fuck with when it's nothing to do. Okay.
Y'all are still messing with them though, and then they can't
Yes.
tell the
Okay,
difference. If they
Molly.
can't tell the difference,
There's a difference.
they can't. They
We
don't know
don't care
that.
about them.
And y'all know that they don't know that. That's why y'all seek them out. Y'all not gonna get the woman with all these standards who's emotionally stable. Y'all don't like that.
Yes, we do.
Oh
Y'all
But
like
man.
that when y'all want to find somebody to go home to on a regular basis, but y'all don't like that. That's why these women are crashing out on the internet complaining.
Molly,
Y'all
Molly,
saying one thing, but it's not stopping women from crashing out. You got women over there vandalizing the wrong man's car. Come on now, y'all love it. Y'all love it. It make y'all feel
Molly,
like y'all did something important.
Molly, listen, if you thought them women felt all that love from us, then trust me, they wouldn't be over here fucking up our car. They doing it for just the opposite.
You said love.
The attention that you think that we listen. Okay, when you are a good girl, you usually get good presents. All right. And y'all think they and them Crayola color chicks, they be having all of the crazy wigs. They think they got good pussy. But how? How do you think that? When you got a nigga curving you on every corner. When you got something good, you get a good reward for it. So if a nigga idealistic curve dude, you're not as good as you thought. The hood chicks, Molly, that's just something to do when there's nothing to do.
You got married men putting their marriages online for these hood Crayola wig wearing girls, so you can miss me with that.
I've seen, it's so funny, bro. I've literally seen a girl get money from her man, like
give it to that dude, give it to the dude,
give it to the nigga that ain't got shit, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give it to the nigga that. Now, if somebody in this chat or 2K can convince me that some way, shape, or form that benefits her, explain to me how.
Because she is proving herself to the nigga who don't give a fuck about her.
And why would she do that, 2K?
What do you mean? Why would she do that?
Why would she prove herself to a nigga that ain't got shit?
Because she believe in his program more than the nigga program.
And what program is that? Do we have for her?
She like getting treated like shit.
This nigga.
That's the program. Some women like being dogged out.
Okay, cool. That makes so much sense. You right.
Do.
It makes perfect sense.
Bro, if she wanted to be treated good,
listen,
she wanted to be treated good, she'll stay home with her husband.
She like nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. The nigga don't got a program. He just him.
My nigga.
No. Hold on. The nigga don't have a program. He just him. That's it. That nigga flow with the wind. He come and go as he please. And when he in town, that chick is gonna be disappearing for however long he there. He just him. Ain't no program, ain't no logic, ain't no future with that nigga, ain't nothing. It's just all him.
It's a program, Anton. My nigga, it's kind of like a CNA program, okay? It ain't number 6 weeks.
Listen.
It ain't number 6 weeks.
We got some people. It's 1,800 people that's watching right now. Somebody in here is sitting there saying, "No, Anton, it's not true." You the nigga that's getting your chick bust down.
How? When he told her where?
The dude that's watching this right now that's sitting here telling me, but me didn't like that, Anton. Nigga, yo chick, watch her. That's all I'm saying is watch her.
My
you
nigga.
You the greenest dude that I've ever seen in my entire life. You have no clue what is going to happen to you.
Anton, in reality, it could be any one of our chicks because it's their choice.
Call it what you want.
Because it's their choice. Listen, every nigga here is just playing a fucking lucky game. We are at the casino of women, bro.
Nope.
There's nothing. If these women wanted to put their pussy in the streets when we go to work, they can choose to do so. No matter how tight my program is, no matter how big my game is.
Not all of them.
Send me on me, bro.
This is the part where I disagree with you because this is what I was saying about like if you get in a woman's head and you want to control her to do the right thing, no, she not gonna be out in the streets. She not.
Yeah.
If that toxic man is more exciting than you, she will. She will, Slimmy.
It's never our choice. It's these women's choices if they want to be good girls, bad girls, hoes, housewives. It's they fucking choice.
You don't believe that because if you really believe that, then you would have never gotten married.
No, listen.
If you really believe that in your heart,
I am playing the lotto. Listen, if my girl chose,
you're not that much of a gambler, dog.
My nigga, I'm not.
You're not that much of a gambler, dog.
I'm not. Listen, what I'm telling you
said I'm not.
You're not even that much of a gambler, bro. I don't believe that you even got a prenuptial agreement. You can't sell me on the idea that you even believe what you say.
I picked the surest bet that I could have picked, but guess what? If she go out and hit the streets, ain't shit I can do but cry about it.
You don't believe that.
That's it.
You don't believe
if she hit the door right now,
you're saying that because you don't believe in your heart, you don't believe that can happen to you. You're saying it because you want that to be applicable for all men, but you don't believe that for yourself. We believe that drugs is real. We believe that drugs is addictive. We believe that, it's a lot of dope fiends out there, but you don't believe that it could happen to you. You don't really believe that that's applicable to you. You don't think that you could lose. You don't think that that your son could ever be that way. You don't think that they could ever get addicted. You don't think that your mom would ever turn out that way until that shit happened to you. I don't believe that you believe that is applicable to you. And that is the reason why you've taken the risk that you've taken to get married, to not have a prenuptial agreement, and also have multiple different kids. You don't believe that.
Anton, that
is not a risk that you willingly took and said, you know what, I see all of this in front of me and it could happen to me and I'm going to still do it anyway.
Or it could not. Anton, the only thing I know for 100% is I can control myself.
Okay.
If my girl wake up and say, I don't want to be with you no more.
You would just take the L? You would just take it?
What the fuck I'm going to do? I ain't holding her hostage.
I didn't say that. You would just take the L, right? You would just be like,
I'm not holding her hostage.
I'm with you. I got it. It's cool.
I ain't holding no female hostage now.
Okay, I got you. All I gotta do is go by what you say.
Yeah. That's that, man. That's just how that's life.
I feel you, bro.
You just hope you pick the female that won't do it to you.
I'm with you.
But an unemotional woman is not a dream to nobody, man. It's a nightmare. And I don't want no part.
They said I'm weird in the chat. Now y'all weird.
Man, Anton got superpowers, bro.
No, I don't. I just know the game. I know the game for what it is, and I play it according to how it is. I'm not delusional about the game that's out here. I'm not delusional about the game of life, about the game of women.
If you think
I understand the risk and reward, and I play the game accordingly. I play the hand and I'm dealt. It ain't got nothing to do with delusion. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. The reason why most of these guys don't win at life, the reason they don't win at being able to stay married, the reason that they don't win at a lot of things is because they living in a cloud of talking points from other niggas that's really living it in real life. That's it. That's it. And I understand what this shit is, and I play it accordingly. Everybody else is out here. Well, now I ain't gonna say everybody else, but it's a lot of guys that's out here. That's why the divorce rate is so high, because the niggas never knew what hit them. And the one thing that we hear from these niggas that get divorced on a regular basis is, I never thought it would be me. I never thought she would leave me. Oh, I didn't know it. Oh, I didn't see it. I was blindsided by it. Nigga, how many times have we heard that story? We've heard that story 100,000 times, nigga.
Yes, you proving my point.
No, I'm proving that guys is not situationally aware and that they think that it's a black and white game. And this is not a black and white game. It's black and white until you get hit with a set of circumstances to a motherfucker that ain't got shit, and did he take your chick's head? Nigga, she ain't leaving because she fed up. She leaving because she believed, because it's another nigga that already put something in her mind that made her believe that she could do it on her own. Right. She didn't get them thoughts. Man, if you think women is wise enough and smart enough and cool enough to where they come up with these ideas on their own, it ain't shit. Women are influenced, and then they get taken hostage by people that are putting things inside of their head that convince them to do something that's not in their best interest. They didn't come up with their shit on their own. They didn't wake up yesterday and say, you know what, I'm done with this nigga. They ain't do that shit.
That's the entry level.
It's somebody somewhere that has put something in their mind, and then somebody else and confirmed it with them, whether it was a homegirl or something, that gave them this shit that ultimately led them to getting the fuck out of there. And now you didn't know that I'm so blindsided. That's the way that shit works.
Anton, see, I'm gonna tell you what you giving, Anton. You
don't say giving, because that's the women say that.
Man, listen,
don't say it's given.
I'm gonna show you what it's giving. Well, I'm gonna tell you what it sounds like, Anton. It sounds like, because I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna handle the situation. If you went through your girl phone and saying that she was for the link up with another nigga, you giving the nigga that'll try to stop her.
Am I?
You will try to stop her. You will
to
have the
a
car
different
keys.
point. Okay, go ahead.
You will have the car keys, lock all the doors. Nigga like me, I'm gonna let her go. Because I feel worse keeping her here knowing she want to be out there. I feel worse keeping her here knowing she want to be out
Rita,
there.
come here, baby.
Nigga, we don't take hoes for hostage.
Come here, baby.
You just gonna let her go, 2K? You're not gonna fight for your.
Fuck no.
That.
I don't
You
look like
just gonna
fighting
let
for
her
some
go?
who trying to go join another nigga program. The fuck you mean?
Because most men try to make it work.
Listen, if she have made up her mind up that 2K ain't it, to the point where she got to go get it with another nigga.
All right, sit down.
Listen, I'm a cry. Listen, I'm a hurt in peace.
Facts.
I'm gonna get over it in peace, but it won't be.
Hold on. In your honest opinion, and it's fine. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I got the wrong assessment of myself, feel free to correct me. In your honest opinion, if you was to ever want to leave, or if you was to ever say I'm walking out the door, what do you think I would react like? In your honest opinion, do you think that I would stop you, or do you think I would be like, all right, get the fuck out then? Honestly, and it's okay if you be honest.
Honestly, I think it would depend on the day.
You think it would depend on the day? What do you mean by you think it would depend on the day?
I mean, you bipolar, nigga.
What do you mean it depend on the day?
It would depend on the day, because I mean, I think that.
Well, let me rephrase. Let me phrase. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you.
You over there coaching her, Anton?
No, I'm not coaching her. My camera went out. I got to switch the camera. No, I got a different camera today. I'm trying to use a different camera. I'm gonna switch it over. Hold on, give me a second. I ain't coaching her. I'm gonna frame it like 2K framed it. Let's do it that way. If another nigga got you, right? That's the way you did it. That's the way you said it, right, 2K?
Yeah.
Or you want to pose a question?
All right, so Rita.
Yes.
I'm gonna pose it backwards because Rita, I know this will never happen. If you picked up your phone and you see Anton is about to go link up with another chick.
No. Ask it the way.
No, nigga, that's a whole different thing, nigga.
Oh, okay. The other way around. If Anton, well, I'm not talking to Rita. I'm talking to you, then, Anton.
No, ask her. She right here. Ask her what I would do. Frame it the same way that you said it, and then ask her what I would do.
What would Anton do? That's how I got to start the question. If he picked up your phone and seen you was for to go out on a date with another nigga, what would Anton do? Would he tell you to go, or would he tell you to stay? Let's talk about it. Stay home. Let's work this out.
Oh no, he would probably tell me to go.
I can't hear.
He would probably tell me to go. Like, get the F out.
Okay, well that's what I'm on. But okay.
No. You said that I was the type of dude.
He said it's giving.
I said it's giving. That's why that word is important, because in that context, it sounded like this is what you would do.
How?
Because that's how you were framing it. You were saying, man, y'all let your chick go over here.
No, I said y'all. I said that what I say that everybody would do ain't got shit to do with what it is that I would do. I say I play the game according to what I see it like. And a lot of dudes is out here disillusioned. Listen, if you go through her phone and she about to go link up with another nigga, she gone already. Whoever this nigga is already got her fucking mind, nigga. She already out of her fucking mind to be walking out of the door in the first place. What am I gonna stop? Nigga, get the fuck out.
What happened to that?
Nigga, that's his chick now. That ain't my chick.
See, now this what it go down to, Miss Rita. Anton thinks that he can control your emotions. When in reality, the choice is always yours to give him the control. Do you agree with that?
What?
I don't understand the question.
Say it again.
Anton thinks that he, like, if you can control a woman's emotions.
Oh, okay.
And my opinion is that you don't control her emotions? Do you think that he can control
allows you to?
Huh?
Do you think that I can control your emotions? Is what he's saying.
Control her through the emotions.
Do you think that I can control you through your
emotions? No, that's her choice, bro.
I didn't say nothing. I'm asking her. Let her answer the question.
I'm telling you what it is.
How you gonna ask her the question and then not let her answer the question?
Because I know the answer. You don't.
So it's not a question.
It's actually
you don't.
But no,
it's not a question. Then it's automatically. How you gonna ask a rhetorical question?
But it wasn't. But it wasn't. The question wasn't. Can he control you? The question was, do you know? Meaning, like, women know that.
Are you
they're
allowing
being
yourself to be controlled?
So
y'all gotta let this nigga frame the question because he
said it right the first time, but he was rephrasing it because Rita said she didn't
give him the
understand.
question so Rita can have the exact question.
Go ahead, get back in the bed. Go ahead.
But at the end of the day, like, the program that Anton offer is to me is better than control, because you give her an option and she chooses to stay. That's what a good program would do. That's why I got married. That's why I'm not worried about other niggas, because I got the option to leave and she's still staying. Fuck the control.
Nah, nigga, I run this shit.
He waited till she closed the door to say that.
He closed the door. I thought because she got her nightgown on, and I didn't want her to be on the camera on that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with that. Everybody know I control my chick. That ain't no secret. Everybody know I run this shit.
Ain't nothing bigger than
that's not a secret. I run this shit 10 times out of 10. It ain't no question about it. I do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I make the rules. You play by it. And I'm not holding you hostage. You can leave anytime you want. That's not a secret. I've been saying that forever. I say that in front of her. I say that in front of everybody. She will tell you that that's the way that it is. I go where I want to go. I talk to who I want to talk to, and I go out with who I want to go out with when I want to. That's not a question. So I don't really understand. Dog, we not the same.
No,
we not the same.
Yeah,
and you know what? And you know what's so funny, 2K? On the low, you know it's true. Because you know, 2K. In real life, in real life, you know this shit is true. Because you know who I am in real life. You've seen it with your own eyes. You know what it is. You know it's true.
Yeah, I think you got a D1, A1 prospect. And that's what keep your program afloat, bro. You recruited well to the point you ain't got to do no more recruiting. Everybody don't get that dandy dozen. Telling you right now, I imagine, dog. Most of these niggas in the comments, man, bro, we got to take a 3-star and then try to develop them and turn it to a 5-star.
What's a 3-star?
You got a 5-star player.
What's a 3-star and try to develop them? What's that?
Come on, man. Below JUCO. Like, she had them niggas, them baby dads she was fucking with, them JUCO years, okay? We got to get her and then try to make her a star and get her ready for the league.
Oh, my Lord.
Anton, man, he recruited well. He got a 5-star player right out the rail.
All I'm saying is,
hold on.
To speak to the question.
They said, oh, my fault. The comments say they working with walk-ons. My fault.
To speak to the question, emotionally unstable women are a toxic man's dream. That was her sentiment of the lady that was in the video. What I'm saying is, a woman can be absolutely fucking gone in her mind, and when she gone, and ain't nothing you can do to get her back.
Yeah, I seen some beautiful women fall victim to some of the weirdest, strangest scenarios with dudes that ain't worth shit. That they gotta go. They be gone.
But what are they worth?
But I also think
because you're just talking about beauty.
that they
what's in here though?
I also think that they wanted to be gone. That's what I feel though. Like, cause ain't no way, man. Like sometimes the shit just don't even look realistic. I'm gonna be honest. And it's just like, damn, you had to want to be manipulated in some of these situations.
which is what I stated in the beginning. That's all I was saying.
So you
No,
having
I know what you were saying, Mika.
Okay.
I feel like some women do want to be manipulated.
Slim,
And then I also feel like I don't think this is it goes one way. I think it's a lot of different scenarios. I think it's women that want to be manipulated, it's women that don't know, and it's women that's caught in between. You know what I'm saying?
Slim, what you talking about is equivalent to a 5-star player going to a HBCU. Okay?
What?
Yes. Listen.
Oh, you talking about the scenario that I said?
Yeah. Because see, they got all the talent in the world, but if you pick the wrong college, they ain't got the right resources to develop you. Then guess what? You ain't going to the league.
No, they don't give a fuck about going to the league. That's the thing.
A lot of these niggas
toast.
are HBCU coaches.
They don't give a fuck about going to the league, bro. They go.
And then with women, beauty has nothing to do with it most of the time, right? You can be very attractive, but your upbringing, whatever trauma you might have had up to that point matters. Like all of that stuff is going to play a role. But best believe she knows exactly what's happening. She either wants it to happen, or is letting it happen, or not. Like if you know your guy is cheating on you, right? And you're not okay with it happening, and you stay.
Yeah, you good with it. You pretty much condoning it at that point.
But I'm just making the point that ain't no nigga got the control we think we got if you can't put your hands on.
Nah, I disagree. It's some situations where it's
that's the great equalizer.
You don't have any control if you have to resort to putting your hands on somebody. Like that's when you don't have control.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit.
That ain't it.
Listen, so
you're not her father.
Because in the sense of kids, when they do something that's out of my control,
you don't have sex with your kids, though. You don't have sex with your kids, so don't compare.
Don't have sex with my kids. But I do everything.
We're talking about an adult woman that you're probably sleeping with.
Listen, y'all are adult by name, okay?
But she's not your child.
If a nigga having to take care of you, pay your bills. The only thing
somebody already raised her though.
He raised the wrong. This is called corrective training. What I told y'all this is corrective training. You was raised.
You have to do that. You have no control. You have no control. You got to put your hands on somebody for them to do what they should already be doing, because you should already be doing what you should as a man to lead the way. If you're leading by example as a man, your woman should already know she's not going to do nothing to push your buttons to begin with.
That's a lie.
That's wild. I don't want to.
Your mother was a great person. Okay,
I don't want no chick I gotta beat on.
She led by example. You still was out of control with her.
If we get to the point,
why do y'all think treating y'all well is the right way to get y'all to act right when it's not? Y'all motherfuckers need discipline.
If we get to the point to where we got to start putting our hands on each other, it's time to go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, it's over with.
That's a done deal. I'm not getting it over.
But the point still remains: you can control people by violence. Just it is what it is.
How you think they control the slaves for 400 years?
Y'all control women by violence to the point they're strong, independent women now. So look where that got y'all.
How
we're working and we're paying 50.
That's gonna get you in jail.
Look at how y'all got so much control over y'all women that y'all are afraid to get married to a woman now. That's how much DV has gotten y'all.
You gonna end up in jail?
No.
Y'all don't know how to control women. Y'all don't know. Don't know. Because if you have to say you have to do that.
Well, 2K for the last 2 hours have been saying we can't control women. So
the lack of DV got women to where they are at now.
True.
Let's be honest.
No.
When there was DV
No.
going on, this shit wasn't happening.
Feminists pushed the agenda because men were being abusive.
Feminists
And
couldn't
this is where
push
we are now.
shit. They couldn't push shit with the door behind me when I left the house. If I beat your ass before you went down to the courthouse, you could never find paper.
Listen, it's such a thing to where DV
You're on your
on men
own on
isn't
that
even
one.
taken seriously.
Yeah, I don't like this DV shit.
It don't work. It don't
Listen,
work.
man, y'all be scared to have a real conversation, man. Let's stop with this shit. Don't work.
I don't want to be around a chick that I got to
They
put.
have a
Slavery worked for 400
okay.
years. Niggas, the field was right there. It was wide open space right there. Nigga won't budge. Nigga won't cross that gun line, boss.
It worked to where look at where we are now.
Yeah, because
I'm straight on the hitting. Y'all can have that one. 2K, you drinking out of the what is that cup? What they call them cups?
The
sippy cup.
A Stanley, nigga.
Nah, this ain't no Stanley, man. I ain't that gay.
What do you mean? That Stanley's a gay?
Yeah, nigga, Stanley gay, man.
Stanley.
I bet I see a nigga drink out a Stanley cup.
Let me read these super chats real quick. I want to get to the next one. Chef G Rap says she just admitted men have more emotional intelligence than women. Those relationships are exhausting. Trust me, I know. Ismail says she has a point. You don't have to be toxic to do this. Corey P said baby mamas are very hopeful. Easy work. Billy Goat Gruff says, if I hear someone say we've been programmed again, what are we, MacBook Pros? Literally, you are. Program means you are stupid to me. Your parents should be your only programmer. With Janice says, a man knows he has the upper hand when she crashes out like that. That's his confirmation. That's a fact. Aaron Hagler, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. MP says, take him to school, 2K. Darian Murphy says, men can play with women's emotions during casual dating before sex. During a relationship / marriage, a woman constantly manipulates men. Women manipulate more. CPL says, getting someone pregnant is the stupidest idea of all time. 10 or not, imagine being 18 or 19 and being put on child support. Off rip, you done. Jermaine Sewell says, Twister made a song about it called Emotions. Molly and Anton got a point. I've seen it firsthand. AD is right. Dude will have a lady wide open like JR. It says Ismail. Aaron Hagler, we appreciate you. Hey, Mondu Macalls Atman Epi. I did it the best that I could. Women choose which men they let in they head based on how much love or the resources she need in her stage of life. At 20, she'd do anything for street pookie and laugh at Anton. At 30, she'd do anything for Anton and would be disgusted by a street pookie. Shout out to you. I appreciate you, big dog, for holding us down. And shout out to everybody that's over the pond. What Janice says, shame on men. Shame on the men get a woman open like that without good intentions. Yeah, you got to be careful. Gerd says, nah, you can break any woman if you know what you're doing. Y'all see how Blueface had Krishan. Billy Goat Gruff says, I think you're doing a disservice to women. You're truly a victim. It's almost like you're saying women are dumb. All these dudes on YouTube talking about how black women are uncontrollable. Now they puppet masters. Fuck out of here. Pierre says, I'm waiting for 2K to say this catchphrase. You know, I really hate to hear a woman talk.
I do.
Billy Goat Gruff says last super was for Molly. Ginger on Casino, perfect example. Chris Cunningham says anybody can control a woman's body. The key is to control her mind. Damien says we got to watch out with these overgeneralizations, especially shit like women can be controlled, like men can't be controlled as well through different methods. Two things can be true at the same time. Much love, guys. Shout out to you, Damien. I appreciate you. Civlap says Anton have come very far in his life. Don't believe me? Just replay today's Millionaire Morning Show. Yeah, that shit was wild. Nasty Stu. Shout out to Nasty Big Dog Stu says I had a roommate in the military who had a girl he was piping down. She would literally wash her car to give it to him to go out and party with the fellas. She would give him a few $100s every weekend. She was in love with him, but he wasn't. Bo, what up, Bo? Says long live young Scooter. Yeah, I heard he died today. If a woman is fine enough, a man will find a way to get her pregnant, says JLG. All 2K need is some leggings and a fanny pack to go with that Stanley Cup. Divorce, not marriage. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
It keeps your drink like cold longer. I don't understand.
I don't
It's
know.
pink.
No, they're not. They're not all pink. What are you talking about?
I said his is pink.
It's not a
His
Stanley
ain't
Cup.
a
It's a
Stanley Cup
Starburst
either.
cup. Yeah.
That's
So that's
probably
gayer than the Stanley Cup right there, really.
It's my wife.
that's why she said all he needs is a fanny pack.
She a premium user, bro. She got the cup, bro. Dang. You know how many coffees it took to get in?
All right, here we go, y'all.
Some of y'all females really scare me when y'all say, I don't care what he's doing as long as the bill's paid. Do you care about your health? I can pay my own bills before I deal with a man that's playing in my face when he go outside them doors. I just feel like you should have more respect and love for yourself and your body and your energy. I couldn't even get turned on by a man that I know is messing with other women. Stop being lazy and provide that soft life yourself. You can provide that for yourself. Then y'all wondering why you feel crazy, but y'all just mingling all type of energies. Unpopular opinion, I'm not gonna get cheated on in the Rolls Royce, in a Range Rover, in a Ford, in a Honda. I'm real life good on that, and you should be too. Y'all haven't realized that those girls who talk like that, they act like they are living the life because a man is buying this and paying this and doing that. And then you meet them in real life and they are miserable. They are depressed. They are sad and lost. Don't be that girl. It's not worth it.
So, would women rather be alone and dusty or trying to figure it out, or would they rather cry in the Rolls or the Range or the Honda or the Rolls Royce or whatever it is? I'm curious as to what y'all think, because there's this movement that's happening called decentering men, or women are saying that they're no longer focused on men and they don't care what men are willing to do for them. The only thing they care about is doing for themselves.
That's
Do you think that this is true, or do you think that this is a lie and false, and that just women are
It's
just
a
focused?
lie and false.
Well, Anton,
They can't get a man.
They think they
He'll
do.
keep you single. That's one of them single friends that will keep you single. That's an example.
She can't get a man.
So
Yes.
they think they do. So what's going on and why y'all shouldn't believe her is because right now, because she probably a stay-at-home mom. With that time that man is out working, she's allotted time to be at home thinking of stupid shit like that. She I real life seen it in real time. It was a woman stayed next door to me. Her husband was my homie. This nigga cheated, right? But the crazy thing about it, the time that he allotted for her to be at home and have nothing to do, she chose to go look for side bitches. So he ended up leaving her for one of the chicks. And man, this chick was going through it, working at Target, trying to sell some pussy on food stamps, and to the point where she went and got the nigga back who was cheating on her so she could relive the life again. She thought she wanted her self-respect. She thought she did.
Because there is no you by your soft life. Like that, work and soft are not synonymous. Like you can't be soft like working is a masculine thing, period.
Yeah.
Like no matter what. So you gotta, and you have to have a certain temperament. You gotta do certain things. So you gotta come out just a little bit when you work, at least when you work outside of your home, right? If you're not working for your husband or whatever, if you got to go work for somebody else, you're going to have a little bit of a masculine side because there's a certain temperament that you need in corporate America. But at the end of the day, no, there's no soft life in working. There is none. So no, you would need somebody to be providing that. That's the only way you'll get that. You can buy yourself nice stuff, but you're not doing that whole soft life thing because you're working.
My nigga, she wouldn't even have time to make that video if that nigga wasn't working. Like what y'all choose to do with y'all free time that a nigga is allowing you to have, it be insane. Like, why? Why? You free? Go enjoy yourself. Charge up your rolls. Do something, bro. But stop worrying about shit that can destroy the free time that you are now enjoying.
I don't know why women want to be freaking. It goes against your very nature because you'll go out and work and work and work and work, and then you'll get stressed out and tired, and you want the man to do it anyway, and you don't put no value. Like women really don't put value on working like themselves. They just like the reward from it. It's really the reward. No woman wants to be stressed out.
Yeah, I'm not co-signing cheating. I'm just saying if your nigga is doing the most so you don't catch him, then I feel like you should respect that. Cause it's niggas out here who do it so sloppy, bro. Your granddad got caught with numbers in his pocket. He ain't love your fucking granny. So come on, man, respect this craft. Help him help you.
Wait, because you got numbers in your pocket?
Yeah, bro. That's so silly, bro. Think about how they had to cheat back in the day. Like, nigga, it was a house phone. 6 people stayed here, and your side chick would call and be quiet until you and hope that you answered. My nigga, that was insane. She was calling the public house phone.
Hold on, I don't know who was in the chat, but women don't because they only getting cushy jobs. If women really wanted to work, they'd be out here on these oil rigs. They'd be down in the sewer. I lived in New York for 4 years. I've never seen them in the sewer, in the manholes, nothing.
Shit, I ain't
None
gonna
of
be in
that.
no sewer in New York. What the
I
fuck? That
never
take a
seen them
certain
down.
type
I
of
never seen
person.
them down in the train tunnels. I've never seen them do any of that, and that's because, like I said, they like the rewards. You don't really like stressing and work. Like women don't like that.
That's why we get administrative jobs.
Eventually you have to come into your femininity. I don't care how alpha female you are. Eventually that kicks back up and you're like, yeah, I'm not trying to do this. Maybe it happens too late where you just can't get a man to do it, but at the end of the day it's going to come out regardless because that's your natural state as a woman.
I can hear
They
Jazz
don't know me
yelling
because
from
they
the comments.
masculine. They don't know.
Jazz in the chat.
I can hear yelling from the comments. You know what I came
Jazz
to?
is a sweet,
You know
beautiful
what I came
soul.
to the
You
conclusion
on that
about
woman.
Jazz? You ever heard
Love
the
you, Jazz.
term? You ever heard the term hopeless romantic?
Yeah.
Jazz is a hopeless black folk. Like it's somewhat black.
What?
Yeah, bro. Cause listen, Jazz think like all that good stuff like black people, Black Lives Matter. Jazz embody all of that, and she think that it's true and it's real.
Jazz is an amazing black woman. I bet you she do the most for her nigga.
I don't listen. Jazz just love black people. She think everything black is right, like Wale say. Everything black is right, and that's why Jazz always scuffing on the show because that shit it don't work like that in real life.
I mean, I've talked to Jazz plenty of times. She's a sweet girl, but I just don't agree with some of her points. It just is what it is. But outside of that, she's a nice girl.
Yeah,
she fine too.
I agree with
always
that.
in everybody draws.
That hair.
I ain't in her draws. There's a lot of beautiful black women around these parts, all shapes and sizes.
Hey Jazz, I ain't finna argue with you in the comments. For everybody, you ain't saying no super chat.
He said argue. About to argue.
Hey, I don't read some great comments
too.
now, Jazz. You need to put some color on when you talking to me. Yeah, you need to use color when you talking to me, Jazz.
What is wrong? Is Anton frozen?
No.
Oh, he wasn't moving at all.
No, I was looking at a different video that I was thinking about putting on as the next question, but go ahead.
You need to shut the fuck up, woman beater. Go be quiet. You better be glad I ain't got my hands on you.
I heard y'all was talking about Jazz though. What's the
problem? Yeah. She needs some corrective training.
She just talking shit. She just joking around in the chat. That's all.
Let her be.
Jab probably dead ass here right now.
Nah, man, she was joking.
She They said bring Jazz up on. Jazz on after hours?
She chilling. She slow motion.
She
was
She
on
been
here
up here.
before.
She was up
on
here
here.
2 weeks ago.
Jazz on after hours?
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
on
she
here.
was up here 2 weeks ago.
Wow, Jazz don't know how to chill, man. I don't know about that.
Yes, she does. Stop. That is a sweet woman. You gotta bring it out at her.
I don't know if we should run that experiment.
Y'all niggas ain't shit.
And I will take the blame for it.
I hate to see Jazz at the spades table.
It was my fault.
She fuck it up.
Nigga, you cut a nigga.
Anybody at the spade table with me sitting across from me, dubs.
Hold
Guaranteed.
on, what's the spades table?
What, girl? You just showed your color. Then
the fuck you just say?
Man, kick her out. Bring up Jazz. Jazz know what spades is.
Wait, what
So
did you just
hold
say?
on, wait. I'm not saying that she is, but you just said that she's toxic and all this other stuff. But because I don't know how to play spades,
Listen, if Jazz outweigh you in the black community, if she know how to play spades.
Jazz and what with me?
Wait
what?
a minute, Mika. You didn't know what spades are? You don't know what spades are?
You said spades what?
Anton, kick her out.
Spades, like playing spades.
Kick her out, Anton. Wait, Molly.
Wait. Do you have a deck of cards?
Yes.
Or a phone?
You play Tunk?
No.
You play Go Fish?
Well, I have.
You play Speed?
No.
What do you use the cards to play?
Poker and solitaire.
How do you know how to play poker?
She play Go Fish in his kids. She play War, nigga.
He play solitaire. Anton, get her the fuck out of here, dog.
At least she said poker. Damn.
I said poker and solitaire.
How do you not know how to play spades? Poker is way more complex.
Where am I gonna? Nobody taught me.
Mika, you don't have to feel bad about not.
I don't. That's why I'm like, where would I learn that? Nobody taught it to me.
Well, we learned in public school, so
you were supposed to be learning
in public school.
Listen,
I play spades at home.
Okay, y'all got me. I do know how to play dominoes.
Our teachers used to that in common school, so we had a lot of substitutes.
Y'all racist. Somebody said that because I'm Cuban. I know y'all.
No. It's not that. My cousin didn't play cards. Like he didn't. It's just just based on your household.
So in Cuba, that is a big thing, like dominoes.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. And in Miami, they have a Caliocho, and you have Domino Park. They just sit out there and play dominoes all day.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a cultural thing. Just spades. I think that's just depend on the house because some people they don't allow they family to play cards.
So y'all finished with this women will rather be alone subject?
Yeah, we knew that was not when you real.
Man, I think that's so much cap, man. That shit is straight up fucking lies.
Yeah, I don't think that women want to.
Hell no.
If women have a preference, I definitely think that they trying to make sure that they straight over this bullshit.
Yeah, like man, women think about a wedding. You know what I'm saying? They think about that shit. The family with the baby. Like, I don't think they want to be alone.
Hey,
I just don't buy that shit.
I would advise my daughter to stay in that situation until she get ready to get out of there. Like, don't go cold turkey. Don't leave with nothing. I would never choose money over my self-respect. What? I think self-respect overrated.
If you had to flip over a couch messy, you ain't good at spades. We already know.
Can we weigh in on how self-respect is overrated?
What?
How self-respect is overrated?
Yes. Okay.
Bro. How?
Because most of the time, don't nobody know where your respect level is. And you only
That's called self-respect.
Well,
what are you talking
You the only
about,
person that
2K?
know. You the only person that knows.
This is what you deal with through yourself. That
well,
has nothing to do with anyone else.
Self-respect. Yeah, you right. Okay, all right, y'all won.
No, I mean I'm not disagreeing that it may be overrated.
I want to say
I'm just saying
respect.
that whatever your standards are, or whatever you do or don't accept, is based off of something that's internal.
Yeah.
In yourself, not necessarily
I'm
related to what everybody else thinks.
That matters very much. I'm speaking about the perception of being a respectful or respected person. So not
I think
self.
people is putting on. I do think that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I agree with you.
You worried about how people looking at you when most of the time don't nobody be having a fucking idea of what's going on or what you dealing with. So yeah, not self-respect, but I guess
other people's perception of respect for you.
I don't think that no woman is trying to be out here dusty talking about I got self-respect though.
But they do be.
Who?
No, I don't think that they do it. I don't think that that's what they doing voluntarily. I think that that's what they selling us as a consolation prize. I don't think that they really be trying to be I don't think they trying to be dusty. I just think they dusty. I don't know no woman that's like, you know what? Keep your money. I'm doing it the Tina Turner way. I don't think that shit is real. At all. Like if you getting hands put on you, that's one thing. You telling me you just gonna take a L on some like
no, hell no. I don't buy that.
Shit. You don't like beefing. He was with another chick. That's nice. All right, cool. Chicks be rocking out with dudes that ain't even got shit. They just be on some forgiveness type junk. Now you telling me that you tripping because this nigga bought you a new car? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no woman is gonna give up that soft life to go try and suffer through alone on some savage.
Oh no, I've seen women leave their dudes or whatever, and they think, oh, well, because the girls then told them, girl, you can do this on your own. And
did she go back to him?
No, because she can't.
So
One because, and this resonated the other day when I saw, I think it was your vlog, Anton, when you were talking about the girl had said something to the other girl, and was like, don't go running behind him. Like,
yeah.
Women will do that. Their pride and their girls, they'll be like, no, don't do that when they really want to.
I think that the problem, and I see Jazz, I don't know what she's talking about this subject. But I'm gonna give her a little bit of insight. I think that the worst thing that a woman can do is try to compare herself to a man. I hate when women say stuff, but you wouldn't accept it for happening. We're not the same. Women and men are different. We have different privileges, different ways we operate, different ways that we think. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always like to use the example. A guy can fuck a chick and don't even remember what her name is. A woman, most of the time, if she cheats, she's emotionally connected to the guy, and so it's going to be exponentially worse. Most of the time. We not the same. Our biological makeup, the way that our brains work is not the same. We are completely different. So you can't compare it and say, well, that's a human thing. It's not. It really isn't at all. It is, and it's not cheating if it's a man. Unless that's what y'all agreed that's what cheating was at all.
Do we have a choice on conditions?
What do you mean?
Because we really operate off society.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
I think a lot of people do. I don't.
Oh yeah, okay. So the majority of the people operate, they get their relationship standards off of society norms.
I don't think so, 2K. I think that most people get their relationship standards off of their parents and whatever it is, how they was raised.
But shit, that's who they follow. They follow the society.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that more people are influenced by how they were raised and what's happening. We just be discovering, like, I'll give you an example. Most of the shit that we hear conversation, we just started hearing that shit on the internet, bro. Like the way me and Slimmy talk, for example, about the way that we was raised and how things was in the 90s and shit. We didn't experience this life the way that y'all.
Hell no. Hell no.
And so the way that I was
Hell
brought
no.
up was based off of the way that my brothers was treating women and how my father was operating and, you know, the homies and growing up and that skating and all of that stuff, just real life. You know, you had to actually go up to women and say stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, it was real life. So the way that I look at life and the lens that I communicate through is based off of how I was raised, you know what I'm saying? And what my family and what was put into me. This internet shit is new.
Yeah, people are being influenced by other people outside of their family more than ever now.
Facts.
Because they listening to the internet. It's a different access that we had. And I'm gonna be honest, I still feel like even in the 90s, if we had more of the internet, I still think it would have been people just solely listening to their families, and that internet shit would have still been taboo.
Yeah.
Because this was the thing. A lot of things that were taboo back then, they just weren't accepted. You did not go against the grain, period. You just didn't do that shit. You didn't go hang out with people who liked, with men who liked men. You did not go do that shit, bro. They did not mix. And it wasn't like no thing where we was gonna whoop your ass if you was like that. No, you could hoop
But
with us.
y'all
You could hoop with
generation
us.
though is the generation. Well, for women, is the generation of women that were having a whole bunch of babies.
Why'd you say y'all?
Because me and Slim.
Because he's Generation X.
We
No, I'm a geriatric millennial.
Did you
y'all ain't never heard of a geriatric?
Hold on.
Did you just make that up?
A millennial is 81 to 96.
It's a real thing.
A
geriatric millennial is the very end of millennials.
So it would be like a mix, kind of like how baby boomer and Gen X start.
It's the
I'm
the
geriatric Gen X.
The very end. Look it up.
Yeah,
you can look it up. It's on
at the
Google.
very end.
It's 81 to 96 is millennials.
That time back,
I was born in 82.
Yeah,
that's why.
Oh, you was a crack baby. That's what you mean.
So you're at the very, very, very beginning. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Yeah.
You was a crack baby.
I'm Gen X. I was 1980. I'm not geriatric though. I'm like
we tried to make it sound.
Who would I be? A late Gen X. A late Gen Xer.
Yeah, my mom is an early Gen Xer.
I don't know
that
how
is
anybody.
insane.
I don't know how anybody don't like this nigga 2K. This is the funniest dude on the internet. Sometimes,
you trying to disguise it? Like, damn, what this nigga born in the 70s?
No, it means that you was born at the very end of the millennials.
Okay. So if you was born in 1999, are you still a 90s baby?
No, yeah. No. I'm an 80s babies, 90s raised me.
Yeah.
80s babies, 90s raised me. Because your most formative years, your high school years, your middle school years, your elementary school years, most of them is in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Think about it, man. You got. I don't know why that shit just made me want to go watch Black Mirrors.
Why?
I don't know. Well, you know, like
don't watch the episode. What's his name?
Anthony Mackie. You ever watched it before?
Yeah, I done watched a bunch of episodes of Black Mirror.
I watched them all.
I watched the one where they would make you go back and say, show exactly what happened in the past in order to get you through. I watched a bunch of them. There's some famous people in some of them.
Yeah, the new piece to come out in 2 weeks.
You say what?
No, I'm not checking for that. I'm checking for the one that come out on my birthday, April 13th. What was it? What's the name of it?
Ozark?
No, it's the season 2. It's of a video game though. Amongst Us, Last of Us, or something like that.
Oh, Last of Us, yeah.
Last.
Oh my God, that shit is so amazing.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah, I beat that game, nigga. I bought a PlayStation just to beat that shit. That shit is amazing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Last of Us. So.
Until you watch The Boys, then it.
I watched like 4 episodes.
Man, you got to get through that, dog.
He can't.
He ain't gonna get through it.
It's so dark, but it's good, bro. It's good.
Yeah,
he was like that for a second.
I like apocalyptic movies. I like that. I like zombie movies. I like.
Yeah, that's my shit.
I like gangster movies. I like chick flicks too.
My
Rom-com.
Sarah
Gay.
watching Korean drama.
Gay.
I like rom-com.
Yeah, I like
No, I mean
rom-com.
I like The Devil Wears Prada. I
Gay.
like
Gay.
man,
That is not a gay movie.
that's one of the
Yep.
best movies
You like
ever,
chick
bro.
flicks, you gay. You know how these
I
niggas
like
operate in
The
the
Devil
chat.
Wears Pradas.
Gay.
I like The Breakup with Jennifer Aniston.
That is my favorite movie of all time.
Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn.
Baby
You
one,
seen that Sickle Cell show?
Baby 112 Lemons.
Yeah.
You seen the Sickle Cell show?
What's the Sickle
What's
Cell?
that?
What?
Like all the Sickle Cell people got powers. Like it's dope as fuck though.
What?
Yeah, bro. It's a bunch of black. They not even superheroes. But it's super dope. It's on Netflix. It's super dope.
I never seen it.
Silo.
Supercell. That's the name of it.
Silo.
Oh yeah, Supercell is raw. Oh yeah.
Nah, I watch stuff like World War Z and 28 Days Later.
Yeah, I only do horror and rom-com. That's it.
50 First Dates.
And that new movie where the new show Paradise, y'all gotta check that out.
Yeah,
and
somebody keep telling me
I
about
like
that.
stuff that I can laugh at, bro. I like gangster movies. I watch the only series I watch The Wire. I'll watch that over again.
That's the best show ever fucking made.
I'll watch The Wire. I'll watch you know what I'm gonna watch? I'm gonna watch the one with if they get done with that gay shit. What's the one?
Snowfall.
Yeah, Snowfall.
I'll check that shit out. I liked it until I got to that gay
but
shit.
It was
You talking about like Casino and Goodfellas? That's what
I
you
watch
talking about.
all of that.
Anton, that scene was so crucial to like the story.
No, dog. After that, I was like, "What the fuck is?"
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it fucked me up too. But now, like,
I just had to like.
You knew who they was dealing with. Like, this nigga just fucked them in the ass. How I'm gonna get my money back from this nigga?
Nah, I couldn't do it after that.
Yeah, it was wild.
Hold on. Wait. It's a 28 years later for real?
It's coming out soon, yeah.
Oh, that shit gonna be.
It's gonna hit. 28 Days Later was the first time that I seen Fast Zombies. That shit freaked me out, bro.
I was tweaking.
I genuinely
that shit went in that dude. That shit went in that dude. Man, he started tweaking out.
No, that was the second one.
Laughing.
That was the second one. The first one when it was in London, and then the two girls wound up being with the guy, and they was trying to find somewhere, and then the army guys was like, "Oh yeah, come on in here," and yeah. And then what happened was the army guys. The only reason that they had convinced them to continue to try to stay alive and stuff is that he promised them girls. So when the two girls had came, the black woman and the white young girl, they was trying to fuck on them because it was an apocalyptic time. So
yeah, that was wild.
What's the movie that the Obamas did the executive producing on? That was actually a pretty good movie.
Gay and Gayer.
No,
I was just gonna say trash.
No. It was
an apocalypse.
No, that shit was raw. That shit
was
raw.
Movie. I didn't even know they did it. I didn't even
know. Mika is right. That shit was dope. I ain't gonna cap. I think they just stamped their name on that.
I like wild stuff too. Like I like everything. I like Interstellar. I like
yes.
I like
Interstellar is fire.
Yeah, I watch all
this
of
shit. Was too deep for me, man.
Man, y'all gotta watch Tenet, man. Y'all have to watch Tenet, man.
I started watching it, man. I was so fucking lost, Slimmy.
They
was going in reverse and shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's what makes it so raw.
But I had to. Tenet is the movie that you can't do nothing except
the world behind.
pay attention.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch it. You can't do nothing but watch it. You gotta watch it. The dialogue.
I got one more question for y'all before I go over. So real simple. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Couple questions for you guys. When is the last time your woman told you she appreciated you? When is the last time your woman showed you she appreciates you? Because we know action speaks louder than words. When is the last time she went out there and did something thoughtful to make you feel special? When is the last time? Either you're going to drop that answer in the comments or you're just going to keep scrolling.
When is the last time that a woman, any woman has ever said that they appreciate you?
2023.
Really, Quentin? Seriously?
My answer,
Is that too long ago?
No, I'm just wondering.
Fuck you, Mika.
I'll be quiet and you still at me, but yeah.
Mine was a couple hours ago. Cause me and my wife, we beefing right now, but she still made me food.
No, she actually got to say it.
Nah, she, my God, she do it through action, bro. She ain't
No,
my girl not love it dub it like this. She not gonna
no. It's got to be an actual real, a moment. I appreciate you.
Well, once she arched her back real good one night, but other than that, and tell like my girl, I ain't like that. She don't verbalize like we don't do that love it dub it shit.
That don't count then.
What it got
for the sake of the question, it don't count.
What she don't got to say it. I don't want her to say it because I don't want to have to say back and both of us feel awkward. Like
what?
Why do y'all feel awkward?
But it ain't awkward. It just we don't show affection in that form. Like we.
So wait a minute. You saying that y'all don't ever? You think y'all would think it's weird if you would say, "Hey, yo, I appreciate you."
We say thank you.
That's not appreciation.
No, bro, that's how we rock, man. That's my girl, man. Like, we don't be like, I appreciate you. You say thank you.
Really?
Yeah, that's how we rock.
Dude, my mom called me today and was like, Anton, I just want to let you know I appreciate you. You are so sweet and all of this other stuff. Like, women, like, that's a real thing.
I get it, but that ain't for me.
What do you mean it ain't for you? Do you think you got unresolved trauma? 2K?
No, nigga, I got no trauma, man. My life is.
How do we know that?
Because I know that for me, it ain't unresolved, bro. Like we just like.
So if somebody said, "Hey, fam, I appreciate you," you'd be like, "Oh, I'm clamming up."
I say I love, but if anybody ever tell me they love me other than my old lady, I never say I love them back. Never.
Why?
Because I don't got no time for you be lying to me.
Oh, that's not a lie.
I don't never say I love you back. Never to nobody but my wife.
But how you know? Okay, I'm not saying she is, but I'm just saying how would you know the wife is lying to you?
Because she deal with me day in, day out. She
got me that they don't have love for you.
Right.
But it ain't PTSD, y'all. That's just how we show love. You know how people got their quote unquote love languages. I just ain't with that old.
But you don't think you can have anyone that you're not in a intimate, I guess, in an intimate relationship with.
I just don't like saying it. Like if I love you, I show it to you, but I don't want to say it.
So you don't think the actual words is meaningful?
Huh?
You don't think the actual words is meaningful?
Nope, because when you don't come through, that don't mean shit.
But the words meaningful because you do actually come through, but it's an extra affirmation.
I don't need that, Anton. Like without you ever telling me you love me or you got love for me, I already know through your actions. You would never have to say
it.
I see that more from men than I do women, though. Like with I don't say it much, but because women usually are more in touch with their emotional side, they will express it more, usually.
Well, Sarah in the comments right now, she say I always tell him I appreciate him or I'm proud of him, so I don't know what he's saying. Well, maybe I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't listening.
See,
but
Sarah,
she don't have to. Like
it's not that she has to. It's that she does because she.
Hold on, let me type it in the text message. Let me see if the thread pop up.
Yeah, push appreciate. Put appreciate.
Yeah,
That's gonna pop right up.
Hi, Sarah.
What's up, Sarah?
I used to be like that.
Used to be like what?
I used to be the type of person that was like, yo, I'm the type of person that I'll be like, hey, they'd be like, what do you want for your birthday? I don't want nothing. I just want to be like, don't call. I used to be like that a lot.
So to give you a direct date, it was February 13th.
Before Valentine's Day.
February 13th, what?
2025. Yeah, that's what the text message say.
And what is that? Well, not the whole text, but like appreciation or love.
I really did appreciate you filling up the car with all the Valentine's Day stuff, with wood. Yeah, so that.
Well, that don't count because you did something.
Oh no, a lot of women, some women just feel entitled. They won't say nothing.
They say one day we don't really celebrate Valentine's Day no more. Like I think we passed that. Yeah, we've been together since 2012.
I think that having a daughter softened me up a lot. A whole lot. Because I'll just like go in a room and just sit down or when I come into the house, you know what I'm saying? She'll be in there curling her hair or some shit and just sit down and start talking to her. I think having a daughter, it really made me a lot softer.
I can't imagine you being hard. Pause. I can't imagine you being like a tough guy. Like
I'm not a tough guy. What do you mean?
Like what you mean you was soft?
I think in the business world you learn to be a lot more stoic and cutthroat a little bit more. And so, you know, you learn how to not let your emotions affect you. And so you start to be a little bit more hardened against the world because you understand that you got to do things that you wouldn't normally want to do in order to be able to, you know, win and become successful and all of that stuff. So
yeah,
you deal with a lot of people. You may have to let people go. You know, you learn how to not take stuff personal, all of that type of stuff. And so I think that also going broke hardened me too. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't. I see a lot of people today, and they look weak to me because it's like, oh, you don't really know what suffering look like. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it means to actually have to pull yourself up and go and get that shit. And so, you know, it was a survival instinct. It was a survival tactic. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just that. It's just, you know, you grow up in the hood and all of that stuff, and you learn. It's almost like we become desensitized in a way because of the things that we've seen growing up. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see people get their teeth stomped out and, you know, motherfuckers get shot. And, you know, growing up in Detroit, not in seeing Ray-Bans and all of this type of stuff. And, you know, you combine that with the business world. And I think that the business world could even be even more cutthroat sometimes. And you kind of become hardened against the world because that's the thing that you have to do in order to thrive and survive. But, you know, I think that having a daughter kind of softened me up a lot because it kind of opened up my heart to, you know, because it's a pure thing. Kids is like the closest thing to God, in my opinion, because they you know, they
untainted.
Yeah. And then they grow up and they become whatever it is that their parents or their environment make them to be, but they're the closest things to God. So having a daughter and then be able to basically mold her and be with her and all of that shit all the way up through, you know, up through raising her. I think that's the thing that helped me and kind of softened me a little bit. So
be like that. Because if going broke make you harder, I know I might be too hard there.
I don't know. I like saying it.
Yeah.
Do he say it back?
Anybody I say it to will say it back.
Not me, nigga.
Yes, that means you
Who?
as well. You appreciate me, especially when we gossiping.
I thought you talking about I love you. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Nah, yeah. I tell you, appreciate it. Yeah,
Nigga do it all the time, though.
Do what?
She says she appreciate you.
Oh no, I fuck with Mika, bro. Anytime I've been on Mika's show.
Why you looking crazy? Because I said Mika do that all the time.
No, I thought you talking about. No, I'm sleeping, bro. It's too late here.
What? But you know, Molly do it too, though. Molly do it all the time.
Like you have to tell you have to tell people because you don't know what's gonna happen. But two, I actually do appreciate everybody.
Oh, that's dope.
So I just say it.
Yeah.
Quentin tries not to, but he be texting me.
Quentin is like Quentin is so soft.
That nigga a sweetheart, dog.
Nigga, I'm about to find out real quick, nigga. Y'all about to find out real quick how diabolical a nigga back can be.
Nah.
Yeah, I am, nigga. I'm a fucking monster, nigga.
Nigga, Quentin hit me with the damn Quentin. I ain't even gonna tell on you. Never mind.
With the what? Nah, yes. Nigga, don't we don't want nobody spread rumors around here.
I gotta say it, Quentin. Quentin hit me with it was something that was pretty interesting though. He hit me with I think I'm about to cry.
Oh hell no.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, I would hung up on that nigga. I ain't gonna
It was a really big thing that he was solving for at the time.
I don't deal with no tears at all.
Quentin, we said, oh, but see, part of it also be because Rita be checking on Quentin all the time and making sure that he good and all of that shit. So.
See, that's my G, Rita. Like when Rita left and she left her purse in the room, I was like a guard dog. Don't nobody come in here. Yeah, I look out for Rita, bro. Like that's my G.
That is too funny.
Quentin is one of the realest, most loyal. Quentin is one of the most loyal fucking people in the world, bro.
Yeah, if you had to rank him and Q, who you going with?
Who? Island Girl Q?
Yeah.
They both loyal. They both hold you down. You can't really compare it. They loyal as fuck. I mean, loyal as fuck, bro. Like
I think Q did switch up when NCAA came out, bro. Like this nigga, bro, he text me, right, bro. He come take my spot on the show. I'm like, nigga, I'm playing too. What the fuck you talking about?
Hey yo.
Yeah, Quentin is loyal as hell.
Oh my god.
Q is loyal as hell too.
It's that Q. Yeah. Q squared in this bitch. You don't know it, but Q love me.
I gotta go, y'all.
Q love me.
All right, y'all.
All right, man.
All right.
Hey, nigga, what was
that?
What the fuck was that? That nigga left with a bang in this bitch.
What was that?
Oh no, nigga. That shit was sketchy as fuck.
He was waving goodbye.
But I don't.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
You've been holding me down. She ain't never switched up on me. Should be always loyal and shit.
Yeah, I'm ready to see Q at the meetup so we can.
Every time I go to Houston, she come and pick me up from the airport. She be holding me down.
I'm ready for a full frontal hug with Molly too. Side hug, Mika. Lean in with the head.
Mika lean in with that forehead. No mind.
You know what? I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not.
Well. Anything else, y'all, before we get up out of here?
You gonna actually come to the meetup this time?
She talking to you, Quentin.
I know who she talking about. God had me sit my ass down.
Did he have you stand up?
After I sit down,
fall down.
But you get up, exactly.
I have a flight to Austin, Texas in the morning.
All right, I'm about to get y'all up out of here. Let me read.
GP is in town.
LGBTQ Diddy is always getting overly emotional when he says Slimmy argues like a woman straight up.
I swallowed your siblings. Your mama swallowed your siblings, so ask her.
I'm from Mississippi. None of y'all can see me in space as Mr. Renegade. Ivy League says I didn't seen niggas almost throw hands over a spades game. Them joints be serious, man.
I broke my phone playing that shit, man.
Aaron L says it's not a woman's nature to not work. That's only been a luxury of the past 70 years or so. That's because we went from rules to city life with technology. Mika can't even play Connect 4. Chris Spears says I'll teach Mika how to play spades. Check your DMs, Mika. Okay. All right. 3-Man Podcast says it makes sense how Ozempic Anton was pronouncing his T's and S's this morning. We let the dare lion down TK. Got you, 3-Man Podcast. Appreciate you. Enzo Ferrari says, shout out to 2K. I remember he said in the Bible that going raw is law. You got to watch The Road. I have watched The Road. That's one of my favorite movies with him and the young boy. I watched The Road. That's one of my favorite movies. That shit is so apocalyptic, though. Y'all ain't seen nothing until you watch The 100. It's a sad AD tell y'all he appreciates y'all every show. Man, they do appreciate me. They send me stuff. They talk to me and all of that stuff. Shout out to Billy Goat Gruff, though. PMG Stacks, great video, brothers. We need to get physical. Silver and gold stuff about to hit. Appreciate y'all out. Appreciate y'all me out, whatever that means. Also says, yes, my daughter saved my life. I feel you, bro. I was in the hood. Now things are well. Thanks, Anton. Most men go to the grave before a woman tells a man she appreciates you, and I might be one of them. Well, I will say that I appreciate everybody that's in the chat that watched the videos, everybody that is on this panel, on this platform right now. We do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Anything else before we get up out of here?
I was appreciated 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago, and today.
Shout out. What was that? What's that?
I was appreciated.
Yeah, Slimmy be saying he appreciate everything too, though.
I need to request PTO for the 24th of April.
You got it. Or you just be like the women. The women be like,
the day of, I ain't gonna be here.
Oh no,
like I can't make it today.
No. Meek always offer to switch my day.
The women be like, so Tom.
Can't make it.
No, let me tell you what the women do. The women don't even say it to me. They just put it in the group chat. They be like, listen, we moving and shaking today. All right, catch y'all on the next one.
That's Carrie. That ain't.
I think Mika must text on in a different thread because she'll never say when she not gonna be here.
I do because I'm saying I'm like, oh, I'm gonna switch my days. He be like, nah, you ain't gotta do it. I'm like, I'm gonna switch my days. I want to work.
I don't be tripping at all. I mean, when people do stuff, I ain't the micromanager. I ain't none of that stuff. I get it. People be wanting to do stuff. They got lives and all of that stuff. We'll make it shake. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is. So
trying to go to clap some cheeks.
Quentin, he'd be like, listen, man, I'm not going to be there on this day. It'd be a whole month ahead of time. The ladies be like, oh, I got to go get my kid. I got to go take care of this, and my kid needs some water. Okay, so.
That's Carrie. He only talk about Carrie. Carrie tell you 3 hours before. She's like, hey, I ain't going to make it. It'd be a whole
Carrie would be like, listen, I might make it. I might not make it.
30 minutes before, she'd be like, yeah, I ain't gonna make it.
Don't bank on it, though. So, I'll be like, all right.
I'll be there 5 days in advance. I'll be trying to switch days.
But I don't know. I think it'd be God on the days that people don't be supposed to be here, like Carrie is in. I'm backstage. I had some wild shit going on, or something like that.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro.
Me and Mika
Man,
heard
that
some
shit.
one
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
day.
That shit would have been. That shit would have been wild.
We didn't say nothing.
Shut up.
So such is life.
You know who likes the mess but tries to act like she don't, but she does.
Molly.
Molly. She likes the mess. Me and Quentin be doing all the mess. Molly coming in like, he ha. I'm like, what? Hold on, who is this? It be last minute.
I know. I try to
Oh,
get caught up because I don't want to sit there and react to everything, trying to get caught up. So I'll
it
just
just
like
be out of
pick
nowhere.
something.
Ha. I'm like, what the hell? Who is
I
this?
will
But
say
I always
this.
see it though.
I will say this, and then I'm gonna leave it at that. I believe that the funniest thing about this whole show is that the people in the chat has no fucking idea who we really are in real life. Like
Oh yeah.
everybody is everybody's life outside of here is completely different than anything that anybody in the chat could ever imagine. Everybody has a complete life is way different than people actually think about online. And they have no
I
fucking
can
clue.
give them a piece of my life. For you chat niggas, I am fucking your favorite female content creator.
The white ones.
Don't give too much, Quentin.
All of them.
Fuck.
All
And it's
20,000.
funny because you look in the chat and then you be like, y'all motherfuckers don't have a clue. And then you just secretly laugh about it because they have no clue. Zero clue, bro.
Y'all niggas think I'm over here unmarried and shit. I've been married for like 20 plus years.
So
now you know.
I mean, you should not have the stereotype of being alone in the mansion.
You read that last chat wrong. AD says Billy Go Gruff. I apologize. Watching the video from the morning show showed me Anton is inclusive during this live stream.
Yes, Pearl too.
Destined to meet y'all one day. Yes, you will.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else, y'all, before we get out of here?
By the meetup, I'll have 6-pack. I got 4 right now. I got 2 more.
I appreciate everybody on the stream and in the chat.
I hope everybody has a good weekend.
We appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. I'm outside tomorrow. If you in Cleveland, be outside, boy. Let me know.
I gotta come down to Cleveland.
Yeah, Molly, you come down.
It's not far.
Not yet, Molly. You come down.
We just literally
I'll bring some single friends.
We just whooped Cleveland's ass tonight. So
hey, congratulations. What's gonna happen in the playoffs?
We not fucking around, though. We are one of the most dangerous teams in the league right now.
No, the Cavs are the most dangerous team in the league.
That's why we just beat y'all ass tonight.
Yeah, we in the playoffs. We got the #1 spot.
Yeah, for now.
Nah, we gonna have that.
Yeah, but you haven't seen any team that has had the #1 spot actually win the championship in a long time. Y'all got the Donovan Mitchell curse. I'm not sure y'all could actually make it to the playoffs.
What?
Donovan Mitchell he's like a curse. He always maximum second round type playoff. He always fizzle out every single year that he's in the playoffs, whether he was in fucking Utah or here or in Cleveland.
Watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Nigga.
I don't think
the Lakers definitely ain't going nowhere.
Listen, bro.
Oh, I forgot they got Luka now. Shit, fuck.
Boston is gonna whoop that ass. Detroit might whoop that ass. Y'all got problems. Y'all better hope y'all healthy.
We gonna see. I ain't listening to nothing about no Cavs getting eliminated in the first round or the second round. We going to the motherfucking finals.
We'll see. We'll see.
We in that bitch. We in that motherfucker. Please believe it. And it won't be against OKC. Nigga.
Molly, what they talking about?
Basketball.
Yeah, we
Listen,
talking about basketball.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Razzie Nick says, let's link. I moved from H-Town to Columbus. If I get my V, what's his V?
I don't know what the V is.
I don't know.
Virgin.
I didn't know what that meant.
He wants you to take his V card.
Jesus. All right, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.
What?